When you think of schizophrenia, what comes to mind? Does having multiple or split personalities make a schizophrenic? The diagnosing of a constellation of symptoms such as delusions, hallucinations, disorganized thinking, and abnormal behaviors. No single symptom alone is characteristic of the disorder, and people exhibit different symptoms. Today, we will be discussing 6 signs of schizophrenia. But before we begin, please remember this video is for educational purposes only. Do not use this information to self-diagnose. We encourage you to seek professional help from a psychiatrist or other health professionals. 1. Delusions. Do you know of someone who believes they will be harmed by an individual or group even though without evidence? This is an example of a persecutory delusion. What about someone who believes they are the richest person in the world? Grandiose delusions are exactly that. Delusions are beliefs that do not change even when there is clear, conflicting evidence present. Other types of delusions are referential delusions, such as, the trees are telling me something, or nihilistic delusions such as, the world is ending, and somatic delusions such as, there is something wrong with my body, even when my doctor disagreed. 2. Hallucinations. Have you ever heard someone hearing voices that seem so very real to them, occurring outside their own thoughts? These are auditory hallucinations, which are the most common in schizophrenia. Hallucinations are experiences that happen when there is no external stimulus. Hallucinations can also be visual, which is the case if you see something that is not actually there. However, hallucinations can be a normal part of religious experiences, and having hallucinations without other symptoms does not mean that you have schizophrenia. 3. Disorganized speech. Have you seen someone constantly switching from one topic to another, especially when there is no obvious connection between the topics? Such is the identity of disorganized speech. Sometimes it can be so incomprehensible that others cannot understand what is going on. Another case of disorganized speech is tangentiality, which is when someone just goes off in tangents. 4. Abnormal movements or motor behaviors. Catatonic behavior is a marked decrease in environmental reactivity, and catatonia is a group of symptoms that usually involve a lack of movement and communication, and can also include agitation, confusion, and restlessness. Common catatonic behaviors include showing reduced responsiveness to the environment that lasts for hours or even days, performing strange movements, and staying in uncomfortable positions without shifting. They may echo their speech, have difficulty speaking, or erratic and extreme movements. The opposite can also occur. Someone can move so much without a clear goal, which is called catatonic excitement. However, catatonia, like hallucinations, can be a symptom of other mental disorders like bipolar disorder or major depressive disorder with catatonia. 5. Decreased emotional expression. Do you know of someone who shows diminished emotional expression? Do they sound very monotone, like a robot, and appear very stiff when they stand, compared to a relaxed position that we usually expect? When we speak, it's typical that we display facial expressions that show how we feel. A sign of schizophrenia is a lack of emotional expression that is typically expected. Other symptoms that are signs of schizophrenia include avolition, which means a lack of motivation to do anything, alogia, which means less speech output, and asociality, when someone shows no interest in social interactions. 6. Memory problems. According to J. Daniel Ragland, professor of psychiatry in the UC Davis School of Medicine, people with schizophrenia have difficulty retrieving associations within a context. This creates a pervasive loss of memory that makes everyday life a challenge. For example, you can't work if you can't remember the steps in what your boss told you to do. Memory troubles are caused by the dysfunctional frontal and temporal lobe regions in the brain. We hope we were able to give you some insight into the different signs of schizophrenia. Do you now understand the 6 signs of schizophrenia? Do you know someone who may exhibit some of these symptoms of schizophrenia? Let us know in the comments below.
Whoa.
If you find this video helpful, be sure to hit the like
Is
and
anyone here
subscribe button,
schizophrenic?
and share it with someone who might benefit from it. Don't
you
forget
guys
to hit
learn?
the notification.
Did you guys learn? Do you guys know if you're schizophrenic or not? Hi Mir, hi Fox, hi Remy, hi, oh bye Remy, hi Herbie. Me! Me! Yay! Yay! Well, I'm glad. I'm glad. All right, chatters. All right, boys and girls. Theys and thems. All right. Stream is a little late today. I know. I got on a little late. I'm on a bit. Where's Botrix? Where is Botrix at? What the hell? Where is Botrix? What? I watched a bunch of crows murder a hawk today. Oh, that's actually kind of awesome. They like banded together to kill the hawk. Teamwork. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I fuck with teamwork. I fuck with that. Where's Botrix at? Botrix, where the hell are you at? Get your ass in here, Botrix. Oh my god, dude. Botrix. We hate the guy, but then he shows up late. So now I'm starting to think maybe I need to be nicer to him. Fuck, dude. Fuck. Why is my cat doing this? You guys hear him in the back? All right. So I've been trying super hard to just do this. I'm trying. I've been trying, okay? To cover the Aiden stuff, to see if this is really like evil, if this is like evil or something, if this is like evil. There you are, Botrix. Jesus Christ. I have to call your name like multiple times just to get you in here. I've been meaning to cover this finally. But just to let you guys know, I apologize if today's stream is a little shorter, all right? I've been prepping because I do have a little party going on Friday at my house, all right? And you're all invited. You're all invited. You're all invited to the party, okay? That's actually not true. None of you are invited. I'm sorry. Bro, the Aiden stuff is so silly. Yeah, I heard it was very, very silly. But I never got to actually see it for myself. I never actually got to see what physically happened. Now, and I'm pretty sure, and like I said, I think I said this originally, I'm pretty sure it's just Perry leaking his stuff. I'm already there. Look behind you. Hi, Sliggins. Hi, welcome to my home. Welcome. But I'm pretty sure it's just Perry, like, leaked a fucking DM or whatever of him and Diorio or whatever, which Diorio didn't like, so he blocked Aiden, which was kind of silly. Fatty just wants to be justified in hating Aiden. True. True. Now, is Perry, like, from my understanding, and again, yeah, I think he looked through his, like, computer. Is that, like, a wrong thing to do? Yeah, it's probably, like, something you shouldn't do. But, like, on Aiden's side, it's like, did you really expect Perry to not do something like something Perry would do? Marcus, that was your cue to play a soundbite of me. Well, what do you... I don't have a soundbite of you, man. I don't have one. Perry was being Perry. He didn't leak anything serious. Yeah, he didn't leak anything, like, super serious from my understanding. It was literally just, like, a Queeman hate DM from Diorio. And I guess Diorio got a little... how do I put this? He got a little embarrassed. He got a little embarrassed, is from my understanding. It seems like that's the case. But let's just see.
I revealed the thing I'm about to reveal about Nicholas Diorio DMs with Aiden. There's no reason for me to do this, guys. There's like no good reason for me to do what I do. Anyway, look, so Nicholas Diorio here says, well, yeah, you guys just lie. Name one lie I've ever made, Nicholas Diorio. Name one lie. This is what I said it. You so
whoa, Nicholas Diorio was in the chat at the time? Oh, shit. Well, yeah, you guys just lie and say everyone is DGG-affiliated media to pander to the few people who fill your streams. Interesting.
Is what I said you stoned the Palestinian dog to death? Is what I said you're a pedophile? I understand what I did was shitty. I'm not like a piece of shit who's like gonna fuck over Aiden and then just stay there. If Aiden wanted me, I would have like grabbed my bag.
Nick takes this shit too seriously. He very much
Nicholas
does.
Diorio,
Yeah.
Thinks that I genuinely violated Aiden's trust. Or the alternative is that Nicholas Diorio thinks that me and Aiden conspired together to leak that information about Queeman.
Why? Why would he do? Why would they?
All of you are. as it happens,
The real question is like, why would he think that, right? Because it's a massive nothing burger. Oh, big whoop. Nicholas doesn't like Queeman. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but there's like a lot of people who probably don't like Queeman, who probably find him like annoying or think he like sucks or something. It's not that embarrassing if someone like let's say somebody like leaked a DM of mine of me like shitting on like Aiden or shitting on Queeman. I wouldn't like care. Uh-oh, it's out. I guess I just hate them, but like nobody's gonna care. Nobody gives a shit. Obviously, Perry and Aiden didn't conspire for this. It's like so obvious. Hi, Jimbo. Hi. Wow, the obvious is the obvious? Yeah, pretty much. It's literally like, dude, everybody already knows you don't like Queeman. What are you like getting so upset about? Chad, I think I could feel my hair growing back a little bit. I think I could feel it growing a little bit. Oh, people like Nick and Tommy C love slinging shit and being critical of everyone around them at the moment the shit gets thrown back. People are snakes and dishonest. Hello, Marv. Hi, Big Aaron. Hi.
I was on a live stream with you know, friend of the channel. I'd say someone I've collaborated.
Good
with
for
in the past. It was
you.
Aiden
Shaking my
Underground,
head.
guys. So I don't know if you saw it. I was on stream with Aiden, and a few things happened.
Nick hates
guys.
getting a taste of his own
There's something
energy.
in particular
Yeah,
comes up. Something in
pretty
particular
much.
comes up that I want to go over.
Marcus Schizo
Let me
arc
see
would
if I
be
can find
epic.
this.
I
It's
should
taking
probably
time
start
to
going
find it. Oh, it
schizophrenic.
does. So, right. So during the starting soon screen, because Aiden was always locking his PC, right? Aiden was like always locking his stream. Basically,
I'm a big
during
fatty
starting soon
hater
screen, he would
now.
lock his stream, and he's like, oh, basically, Aiden has like a whole ritual before going stream.
I've kind of over the years have hated Diorio for like I've kind of hated him for years. Mostly just because like his answer okay, so originally, right, this is way back when the Carson stuff happened. I think I told this story. But this is back when the Carson stuff happened. And I essentially he was actually like very anti-Carson. Nicholas Diorio was very anti-Carson. And I essentially just combated him with like a response, and I just said like, well, what is the issue with like what Carson did? Like, can you give like an actual reasoning as to like what we're seeing currently? How is this like really that bad? Like, essentially my point was like, do you think he deserves to like lose everything? I would have to like dig deep to find it, but I don't know if I'd find it. But essentially, all he did in response to that was just block me. And ever since then, I was like, dude, really? Like, your only response to somebody being like critical of your opinion is to just block them? That seems like childish and silly. Somebody has like a different opinion from you and you block them. So from that point on, I was like, I don't think I really like this guy. Because before that, I was like, oh, I like Nicholas Diorio. He seems like a chill guy. I watched his videos before. And then I was like, what? I had like a different opinion from him. I shared that opinion and then he blocks me. Keep in mind, I'm just some random guy. Like, at the time, I wasn't like a big YouTuber or anything. So it's like, I feel like hitting the block button on a random account that doesn't respond to you like at all. I'm just a random dude who just responded to you over one controversy. Just to block me seems a little silly. Seems a tad bit silly. Burger time, Burger Mama. Oh my God, Burger Mama. Hi, hi, Cowboy John. Hi, Astro John. What's up, John?
Almost heaven. Making burgers. Got that bacon. Sprinkle on some lettuce.
This is me right now.
Life is over. Over for this pig. Made into a burger to make me pretty big. The burger night.
Get the fries. It is time to begin making burgers. Burger Mama. Get the fries. Burger night. Pig burger?
Vegans
I was gonna
try
say pig burger.
to take this from me. but I don't care. Climate change does not exist. There's my burger, right next to them fries. Misty taste of oil grease, teardrops.
300 views. Hold on, wait. This has 300 views. Jimbo, where did you find this video? Where did you find that? Sweet Home Minecraft. Nick is a fucking pussy. He blocks literally everyone who criticizes him or annoys him slightly. He admits this himself. Yeah, that's silly. He blocks shitters all the time. That seems like a little retarded to me that he like does that. I don't know. Like, I disagree with opinions from my own audience and like people from other audiences. I'm not going to go out and block them on different like platforms unless they give me like a valid reasoning to why I shouldn't have them on, like why I should have them blocked. Like, obviously I understand like blocking people is like a good way to just ignore like random shitters, I guess, maybe, but I'd understand if it's like some shitter who's like constantly like bugging you, or if it's just like, but if it's just like somebody's giving like a response or something, and they disagree with your stance, you probably shouldn't block them. It seems silly. Having nothing to do with his opinions, I can't stand Diorio's personality. He bores me to tears as he laughs at his stupid repetitive jokes and supposed large ego. I had a burger last night, straight off the grill. No bun, just meat and cheese. That sounds fucking awesome. I'm not blocked, so I assume he loves my opinions. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like, maybe I was just evil, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I was evil. Maybe I was evil. At the time, I probably had like a silly opinion. But if I refined it now, I don't know. It probably wasn't that silly. It's probably something I still stand by. I've had a deer ham burger before, but I ain't eating pork. That's haram. Oh, haram? Oh, sorry.
Right, so he goes into the bathroom and takes his amphetamines, right? He takes his like drugs.
Really?
Right? He's like, I'm a drug addict, Parry. I'm a drug addict. Okay. Oh, Beckett's watched this whole thing. That's epic. So Aiden's telling me, I'm a drug addict, Parry. I'm a drug addict. So he goes into the bathroom, snorts coke, or fucking does fucking Vyvanse or whatever. I don't know what he was doing. And he,
Hi, Cal.
So he goes and does that. He comes out.
Mustard! I really want to create like a little thing where it's like I make the screen just completely break and everything just break and destroy every time somebody says like mustard or something.
See him. I can see in Aiden's eyes that he's like all fucking amped up on whatever the fuck drugs he's doing. I don't fucking know. Probably fucking meth for all I know. And he goes outside. He's like, oh, Parry, I have this whole ritual before I start streaming. I have this whole ritual. First, I have to start the stream. Then I go and do cocaine or whatever the hell. And then I change clothes. He changed clothes. Then he fucking goes outside for a smoke. Right, so as Aiden's going outside for a smoke, what do I see? I see Aiden's computer unlocked, right? I'm not gonna sit there and try and figure out Aiden's password. That's rude. I'm not gonna. Sincerely, it's way ruder. Like,
do you do amphetamines? Like, I do not. I don't do any drugs, unless you count like the occasional acid reflux pill. Perry was doing blow with Barry? Dude, what the hell? Perry was doing blow with Barry? Why? What the fuck? That seems a little extreme. I only take like acid reflux pills, and that's like about it once in a while. I'll take like an acid reflux pill if I feel it, if it feels like shit. And I'm like, oh yeah, I need to take this. He was looking for pics of Aiden posing naked in the mirror. Well, I sure hope so. Because they're cokeheads. Aiden joined in too. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck, dude? Acid reflux pills are basically fentanyl. Well, there you go. There you go.
I mean, I'm gonna explain what I did. It's shitty, but like what I did is less shitty.
He kept asking
if I was,
Aiden
like,
for cool,
trying to figure out
cool
Aiden's
pics.
password. Okay, I want to make that clear. Right,
Why?
so,
Wanted to see him
locking
shirtless?
in Fato. Well, I don't need to lock in to do a god tier screen. That's my point. To a god tier stream.
Aiden loves the belly.
Aiden's a weirdo about it.
He does have.
Is my point.
Dude, Perry really is kind of big. Like, it's actually kind of crazy. He's kind of like a bit rotund, a bit large even. It's kind of interesting to see, you know, for the first time. You know, when I saw it, when I saw the belly, I was like, whoa, I was not expecting that big of a belly. Hi, Shinny. Hi. Belly day one. Belly day one. I apologize to anyone in chat, but I mean, I'm not working on any belly anytime soon. I'm not working on big belly anytime soon. I've actually been doing more core workouts, actually. Much more core. So I apologize. That's probably not on the table. Big belly's probably not on the table. Marcus skipped belly day. So I apologize, chat, but there is probably no belly to plop on the table for you guys.
Goes outside to smoke, right? Aiden goes outside to smoke. And so okay, I'll wait here. And so Aiden leaves his computer unlocked, right? And it's like playing this Resident song.
And while it's playing this song,
I do a few things while I'm there. One, I type in chat. I type, "Hey everyone, it's me, Purple Parry Gaming." Let's see if I can find that in the chat. Yeah, look, this is me. This was me. Hey guys, it's me, Purple Parry Gaming. This was me.
Hey guys, it's me. It's Purple Parry Gaming. Okay, he did say that.
And then, so Aiden, you know, you guys ever like?
How fit are you? I'm not like buff or anything. If I ever work out, or when I typically work out, right? I mostly do like cardio stuff. I don't do much lifting. I'm not much of a lifter. Like if you ask me what I could bench, I probably can't. I could probably bench maybe like probably nothing. I probably can't bench anything. I got little noodle arms. Like I got small arms. I mostly like play basketball, and then if I ever go to like the gym or something, I'll just get on like a treadmill. If the gym is like, not the gym, sorry, the basketball court is like closed or something, then I'll just go on the treadmill or the Stairmaster, and then just go until I start sweating so much and heaving and breathing so hard, you know, then I'm just like, okay, yeah, I gotta stop. I'm honored to represent Dish Booty. Dish Booty! I saw Perry reach for Aiden's pee-pee pouch in conflict over betrayal. I think Aiden refuses because he betrayed his faith. The pee-pee pouch? I don't know.
Loading Discord. So this is the issue, right? So Discord, sometimes you switch it on and it just gets stuck in loading and just shows you a black screen. And so I think, alright, Aiden's retarded. He doesn't know that it's not going to load. So I go in Task Manager, I close it and I reopen it, right? And it loads immediately because sometimes Discord fucks up. Anyway, so Discord's open. And I say, oh, well, Discord's
Dish
open.
Booty.
I look who's DMing. I also look who's DMing.
Pee-pee
There was me, there was Chronic Sonic, there was like Queeman, and then there was Nicholas Diorio.
By the way, hi Magna.
Say, okay,
I never said hi
okay,
Magna.
Okay. Nicholas Diorio. Click on Nicholas Diorio, right? And what do I see? What do I see? Well, I see the thing I talk about later. But let me first start.
Now, obviously, right? Like, I do think like what Perry did is like kind of fucked up. Like, you shouldn't do that. This is me. This is me. This is me. I ripped my pants. I can do leg workouts really well, though. I got strong legs.
That was too funny. You are hilarious.
That was actually so awesome. That's like me. Problem, we got epic content out of it. I have no problem. It is epic content. But like, yes, technically, yes, like if we want to be like serious about this, yes, Perry did something you probably shouldn't do. You shouldn't look at someone's like I'm gonna throw it back at Aiden and be like, why would you trust Purple Perry with your computer like free and open right here? Like, why would you do that? But you probably shouldn't. Like, if Aiden, like, for example, though, like, if Aiden was with me and if I was with Aiden, let's say I was in his shoes, I probably wouldn't look through his computer because that's, like, weird and messed up. It's a bit strange and messed up and an invasion of privacy. But, I mean, it is Aiden's fault overall for, like, leaving it open in front of Perry, like a notorious, like, troll. Like, Perry is, like, known as a troll. And yet you left your computer wide open for him to just, like, sift through like a retard. Probably shouldn't do that, right? Probably shouldn't do that. A little too trusting. A little too trusting.
Telling you. Well, let me just show you more or less what it was. So I don't remember what it was, right, guys? Because I saw this for a second. It was like this. It was obviously this. Like Nick.
Victim blame.
It was Nick, and there was like this guy. Let me. This is again. This.
Yeah, it's always on the perpetrator for doing the bad thing, regardless of how careless the victim is. Yes, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, Perry is it was kind of shitty to do it. Was it the fucking end of the world? No, Perry wasn't looking for like. I'm assuming, and I trust Perry, who's probably not looking for like evil shit. He's not sifting through like probably like family stuff. He's probably not like looking for, you know, close relative like conversations. He probably went on there to see if he could see something from, you know, like I said, Nicholas Diorio. He sees Nicholas Diorio on the DMs in Discord. And he's like, ooh, juicy. And he like looks through it because he's like evil. That's like, is he like searching for like really evil shit? Probably not. But either way, like you shouldn't do it. But is it like the end of the world? Not really.
This is I only glanced at it, guys. I only glanced at it, right? What was it? It's like this guy is really gonna try and characterize me. This isn't verbatim. As
Characterize me.
DGG operative. Lol. And then it was like a picture, guys. It was like a picture, but I couldn't really tell you what the picture.
Let's see what the picture is.
I don't really know. Okay, I couldn't tell you. The reason I can't tell you is I think it was either a Discord message by Queeman or a tweet by Queeman, and this was a day ago. Did he kick you out? Well, he threatened to. Perry, this is really fucked up. I know. It's pretty shitty, yeah.
That's so true. If Perry like sent like weird random gifs. Here, Perry should have done this. He should have He should have done this. He should have sent him this. And then I think all would have been well, all right? I think all would have been well, and it would have been dandy, and everything would have been okay, all right? I think if he did that, then everything would have been okay. That's what I think.
It was epic, though, at the time. So, yeah, I see this.
He's Maltese,
right?
bro. Can a slinger live?
Of Queeman talking about Diorio, or it's a quote tweets by Queeman about Diorio. And this was a day ago. This message was a day ago. So if that could help you guys figure out what it was.
Oh, true. The waiting music was not this decade. Yeah, it was definitely old.
So that's what I see. That's what I see on the messages. And then I see Aiden. I'm like looking like at Aiden to see if he's like still smoking. And he's like coming back. So what I do is it's simple. What I do is very simple. On the top is me, P, Purple Parrot Gaming. I click on hours, right? I click on our stuff, and whoop. And yeah, I basically.
Chad, tell me why I got a call, right? I got a fucking phone call. And the phone call, I'm so confused. Okay, hold on. Tell me why I got a phone call from, I want to say technically my chiropractor, but like I've been to a chiropractor like one time. I've only went to a chiropractor one time, like I think like 3 years ago. Why are they calling me? Why are they like calling? Why are they calling me, dude? What the fuck? Why are they calling me? Did you see Aiden was on Maltese News for a hotel fire? Wait, what? Wait, he was? Wait, Aiden was on the news? He was on the fucking... Hold on. I gotta see this. Does somebody have it? Dude, what? Does anybody have it? Hello, yes, you owe us money. I do not. I do not owe the money, tax collector. Maybe it is. Maybe it's the tax collector trying to pose as a chiropractor. Fake doctor blackmailing you with P2? PI? Perry probably set the fire. True. It was probably Perry. Turns out, wait, yeah, what if we find out that he's got arrested because he actually was the one who set it on fire? Like, that's just how evil Perry is. That's just how evil Perry is.
Like, pretend that that's what I was looking at, even though I'm just lying to his face. I'm lying to his face. I'm saying, hey, so Barry, oh, this is gonna Barry, so it's Aiden. But listen, the things I said about me are true. I wasn't lying to Aiden about that. Aiden does, he like just doesn't respond, right? Like, so like, we're in a place and I show him a landmark, right? Like a landmark. And the point of that is I want Aiden to say, all right, I'll go there. But he doesn't even respond and I have to fucking go out of my way to call him. It is so annoying. It is so annoying. And I'm looking at it and I'm saying, listen, hey, why the fuck do you type to me this way? And he buys it completely. He buys it completely. That's what I was doing on his PC. But listen, the reason he bought that is because the arguments I made are true. Aiden, why the fuck, when I'm messaging you, right, Aiden? Why is it, when I'm fucking messaging you, you're like being like, you just don't respond like half the time, and then you go, oh, what about this? I have to like continue. It's like you forget to respond. It's so fucking annoying. Anyway.
Should I like, should I just like hang out with Aiden? Should I just like hang out with Aiden? I think Aiden would love to hang out with me, for sure. That's what I think. What if I face revealed on Aiden's stream or something? Aiden, I think Aiden said something like he would hang out with a random chatter. First of all, Aiden, no, don't do that. Wait, also to be fair, Aiden looked like he was more flirty than mad over this. Wait, so he was like into it, you think? You think like Aiden was maybe like into it, maybe? He like kind of liked what Perry did in a more like romantic sense? Okay. Like Aiden said, I think Aiden said something like in his response or whatever. I peeked at the response. Something about how he would like, he's okay with like meeting up with random people. And first of all, like why, I would never meet up with like chatters. No offense to you guys, but like I would never meet up with chatters. Ever. Like, not saying you guys are like evil or anything, but I don't know you guys beyond just chat, right? Like I don't know you guys beyond chat. So, like, I wouldn't want to, like, meet up and, like, hang out. Like, if I saw you guys, saw you guys out in public and you guys saw me and you guys were like, whoa, are you Marcus? And I'd be like, yeah, I'm Marcus. Like, I wouldn't mind, like, being like, sup, and, like, giving a nice little handshake and whatnot. But I'm not going to go out and, like, get drunk and, like, drink with you guys. Like, sorry, but, you know, like, I'm not going to do that. Aiden was like, yeah, I'd get a beer with these guys. Like, what? You won't meet up with Zach? Probably not, except Ryan Thomas, of course. Well, that one is forceful. That one is kind of not something I can handle. I can't control that. Uninvited from the wedding. Hi, Raven. Hi.
Aiden is so
especially
annoying.
Not Raven. He's black. I don't trust him.
He's so fucking annoying. Schedule it. Anyway. Right, so basically, I see the DMs or whatever, and I lied to Aiden's face, pretending I wasn't looking at Nicholas Zero's DMs. And, yeah, then we start streaming. And so, this is what I was thinking of doing, guys, when I saw the DMs. I was thinking, okay, I saw these DMs, and now I know that the thing Aiden was saying, where he's, like, being the intermediary with two people, between
technically they're fellow content creators? No, that's fine. Him meeting up with Perry is fine. Because they are fellow content creators, where I think, like, they've probably established some form of friendship. It's kind of like with me, it's like, would I ever hang out or meet up with, like, other people in the community? Probably, who, like, stream. Like, I'd meet up with Mrao and probably hang out with Mrao. I think I've talked to Mrao enough and, like, gotten to know Mrao enough to be like, I think I could probably, like, go out and hang out with you and go do something with you or something. Or, like, or, like, maybe, like, well, I don't know about Dickers. I don't think I'd ever hang out with Dickers. He's too British for me. He's probably, like, really annoying. Same with Queeman. Queeman's annoying, too. I mean, I wouldn't hang out with any of the British ones, but anyone who's like American, yeah, I'd probably hang out with like American people. Poor 80 should have met Dickers instead. True. Chud? I don't know. Chud's British. I don't know. He might be annoying. He hates us. Poor 80 should have met Dickers instead. We can have a shot and listen to Depeachy mode. What is that? I don't know what that is. Not much of a difference, but yeah, like I think I still wouldn't meet up. I would never meet up with like me personally. I would never meet up with Perry. I would never meet up with any of these people just because I've never formed any form of like, I don't have any like bond with these people. I've never bonded with these individuals. Like Mrao, like I have actually had conversations with him and talked with him and like hung out with him in calls long enough to like have conversations and actually like talk about other things. Like I would probably meet up with Mrao, and the only reason is because I've actually formed somewhat of a bond with him. I'm not going to meet up with any other person. Like I probably would never meet up with Dickers or Aiden or Queeman or Perry or any of these people. I think it's probably just best because as long as, unless you form like some actual bond where you have like a form of trust with that individual, then I would hang out with them. But if I don't know them beyond the point of like, oh, you make content or you're just in my chat, I probably wouldn't hang out with them. Just get some drinks and chud and you will be on a YT blacklist the next day. Mark is invited to the Pennsylvania pool party. Pennsylvania pool party? I would probably meet up with Dickers, I won't lie. I would not, dude. I would not. He's British, dude. What do you think? He's going to do evil shit, man. I don't trust British people. They're a band? Depeachy? I want to go to the pool party.
Nicholas Diorio and Queeman.
I like pools. I like swimming.
That's what was happening. And so I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna sit on this for like 2 days. I'm gonna talk about this when it's in my house. But then the thing is, that would have been meaner than what I did.
We're showing up to Resi House
so,
unannounced.
I don't know if you caught it, but basically there was a part in this where I said, no, not this part.
To be fair, Big Aaron, you're like Big Aaron,
so.
So
what did I say? I was
to be fair, Big Aaron, you are in fact Big Aaron.
Talking about my,
all right, you're a big guy. You're big.
I have a watch. Anyway.
I did. You know what? We're gonna do an interview with her next stream.
That would be epic.
You psycho.
This is about a woman I beat.
How are you known regionally for assaulting women?
That's such a dumb question.
I assaulted women. It's all good.
Yeah, there
He's
you
not
go,
sexually
idiot.
assaulting
No
them,
shit.
you're beating the fuck out of
I
him.
rebuilt the Nicholas Diorio bridge. I did it. It's that easy.
Yeah, so Nicholas Diorio is in chat here. I couldn't even see this because
I lived in England for 4 years. Oh damn.
I rewatched the stream. But I was the thing is Nicholas Diorio blocked my account Purple Parrot Gaming on YouTube. Nicholas Diorio blocked my account Purple Parrot Gaming on YouTube, so I didn't even see these messages. So I'm actually reading. Let me see.
Oh,
Depeche.
Depeche.
It says watch check. I go.
Depeche.
I still fucking don't. It's like one of. It's like a really. It's on a really nice. I like.
I was lying and I was like 5'4".
It's like a square. It has like a world clock on it. I don't know if that helps you guys find it. It's silver. It's pretty. And he goes,
bye, Marcus. I gotta watch the booty. The booty. The Judy. The booty.
The woman who knows.
Casio.
Bye, Jimbo. Hi, Ben.
That's such a cool watch, guys.
No, that's my earbuds. Nick, what watch is this? It's a cool watch, right?
It's a cool watch, yeah. No, it's a cool watch. I
Off
agree.
the woman whose nose he fucking broke.
It was. I did.
You know what? We're gonna do an interview with her next stream.
That would be epic.
You psycho.
That would be so cool. If you
So Nicholas Diorio is saying they're like, okay, sure, Perry might beat women's noses, but it's a cool watch.
How are you known regionally for assaulting women?
How?
The booty. The booty. Oh, I love it. I love it. Go clean that booty.
Style. I'm pretty sure that Diorio has been on the /r/Rolex, the /r/Rolex subreddit for longer than he's been an H3 Skinwalker. So
Aiden in the hotel fire. This is Aiden. This is Aiden in the hotel fire. Don't do Aiden like that, man. Well, I mean, okay, when you look at him like this, yeah. When you look at him from the side angle and you kind of look at the chin and yeah, I mean, well, he's got a bigger nose actually. Green Goblin's got a smaller nose than Aiden's ginormous. Well, to be fair, Jew over here, big nose. But
that's not true actually, Stylo. Your timeline is wrong there. Nick's always been a loser who spends way too much fucking money on watches.
Probably because I sold the wood. It's all a good thing. Man.
He's
Nick
having
spends
sex
all
with
his
other
money on
people.
watches.
Your
Is that
costume
real?
based on Epic.
Wait, is
We're
that
in,
real?
guys.
Does he
We're
spend
in.
money on watches?
Beating the
Based
fuck
on it.
out of
I
it.
rebuilt the Nicholas Diorio bridge. I did.
I
It's
did.
that easy.
There we go.
It's that easy, folks. Now that I've rebuilt the Nicholas Diorio.
See, this is what I've... So, now that I've rebuilt the Nicholas Diorio bridge, and I was gonna leak there, I was...
Aiden got that third button unbuttoned for Perry. He'd probably... I mean, like, let's be real here. After the stream, and there's something that they're not telling us, like, he's probably playing it up like he's all upset that he checked his computer. But in reality, I guarantee you they probably did some questionable things that they don't want to talk about. You know, obviously. He probably finds the invasion of his privacy a little spicy. A little spicy. Yes, and pinball machines. That seems kind of lame, I guess. I don't know. Like, collecting watches, extremely over-the-top expensive watches and pinball machines. What do you need that for? I guess, to be fair, none of us can really talk because I feel like we all collect things that are, like, unnecessary, right? We all collect things that are somewhat unnecessary, so we can't really talk, huh? They did some male gay sex, some would say. Hey, I didn't say it. You said it, man. You said it. Apparently my friend got kicked out of the airport for vaping in the airport. He just called me. Thought you weren't allowed. You're not allowed to, are you allowed or are you not allowed to bring a vape through the airport? Like, you can't have it. I don't know how it works. I collect coins, specifically silver. Yeah, but you probably collect coins that are on the ground, huh? You, like, find them. To be fair, like I said, to be fair, we do collect things, so I just think collecting extremely over-the-top expensive things is probably not a good idea, especially watches. Watches can get to a point where, like, you're paying, like, thousands of dollars for, like, some of these watches, and it's like... And then the people that I typically see who collect watches only really collect the watches just to flex. Like, just so they can flex that they have, like, money or something. And I don't really like that. I think that's, like, silly, actually. I think that's, like, actually silly.
It's... Now that I've rebuilt the Nicholas Diorio bridge...
Oh, he was vaping in front of people.
Look at me there, like, in the back.
Yeah, probably don't do that.
Of me holding in the jar. No, I'm not gonna
Puffing smoke in front of other people's face, huh?
I'm not gonna leak that. Today has no idea what the fuck I'm talking about.
I collect medications in my liver.
It's over, guys. It's like, oh, it's over.
Jeez, with the 5. Parry is trying to sweep away his sissy by flooding the zone with bullshit. Parry sissy. Talk about the allegation. I'd like to. I can't even talk about anything without this guy. So when he asked
Without
you...
me engaging with you
So
on the topic.
if he asked you if you'd ever rape anyone, do you have an answer? Yeah.
Oh, it is, because so basically I
Would you rape anyone?
I was talking to Aiden about a few, like, things. Mostly... It's a tough question. Tough question, I guess. Flexing is gay. Yeah, I think collecting to flex is gay. Like, I think collecting the flex is, like, really, like, annoying. Because people collect... I'd assume that most people in the chat that collect things, they collect not to flex, but to be, like, satisfied. To feel like happiness, right? Like, you're collecting these things because maybe it's, like, you find it really cool, so you collect them, and then you're like, oh, this looks awesome. Like, this looks so cool. And you're not doing it to, like, flex on people. Like, yeah, you know, just spent a couple $1,000s on these things, on these puppies. Like, if you do that, if you collect things just so you can be like, yeah, I spent a couple $1,000 on this, you know, I make a lot of money. I feel like that is a little annoying. I have silver dating back to when World War I was still going on. That's pretty fucking cool. That's pretty cool. With him. There's this one comic I was trying to buy the collection of called Sunstone, guys. So if you know, there's this comic called Sunstone, and it's about BDSM. It's a BDSM.
Oh,
I guess femdom BDSM comic.
Femdom BDSM.
And I was trying to buy. Here, this is
okay. He was trying to buy it.
This is a safe for work picture. It's this comic if you guys have seen it.
What?
And I was trying to buy the volume 1 cover. But it's really hard to find, guys.
Why?
The hardcover.
Why is he trying to buy it?
Because there's like trade paperback versions, right? And then there's the like actual
What?
sort of like larger, not omnibus, but larger version. I was trying to find that.
Am I missing something? Why are we talking about why are we talking about the Aiden Perry stuff? Why are we not asking a question as to why he's buying a femdom comic with it? For what purpose? What why? And why did he Perry, what the hell, dude? And then he just like admits it to his chat. He's just like, yeah, I was trying to buy this femdom comic. I don't hide my collection. No, I'm not saying you should hide it. Like, my point isn't like saying like, oh, when you collect things, hide it and hide it away from people. It's only for you. Like, no, if you want to display it, that's fine. But yeah, don't be like one of those people that's like, when someone walks into your house, you're like, oh, I need to show you my massive collection. And then you walk them into a specific room with your collection and flaunt it. Like, I feel like a collection is supposed to be for you, not for other people to see, right? It's not like, it's not supposed to be like a trophy. It's more so, well, how do I put this? It's not supposed to be this like thing that you like flaunt. It's supposed to be this thing where you're like, you feel, like I said, I feel like when I collect stuff, like, because for example, I collect, do I collect anything? I guess by a technicality, I collect, but I don't really call it collecting. But like, for example, I buy every single Pokemon game with the box and stuff. I make sure I have the box and all that. And I have like a little spot where I have all the boxes and all that stuff. And I don't like, when people come over, I don't like go like, oh, look at all these like games I bought. You know, I have all these games. Look at all these. Like, I don't do that. I do it more so for my own like happiness, I guess, is what I do it for. Like, I'll look at those and I'll be like, oh, it's so fucking cool. I got all these things. Like, oh, and then I look back at all of them. I'm like, oh, here's the older ones. Oh, these look so fucking cool. Like, I look at it, posturing to boost your ego is really the thing that's the most gay, and this is just a subset of that. Yeah. You collected hair, but recently gave it up. True. My ex did that kind of stuff. I have a silver Eisenhower dollar from 1971. Proof coin, meaning only specific people within the mint or government officials had them, and just eventually gave them away. That's pretty cool. I used to collect, actually, that's something I used to collect. I used to collect the quarters with like the state parks on the back, and then you could put them in like a book or something. Marcus, do you know what the Bone comics are so peak? Marcus, do you know what the Bone comics are so peak in middle school? I know what Bone is, but the Bone comics, I never read them. I don't hide my collection, but I'm not like, hey chat, that money you send, I got another watch and another pinball machine. Listen to the ball hit the bumpers. Huh? True. State quarters. Yeah, state quarters. Like I think they used to have like national parks ones though too. I used to get those too, I think. But yeah, I used to have like a little book that I'd put them in, and then and then every time I got a new one that I didn't recognize, I'd be like, oh, do we already got this one? Do we already got this one? And then I'd look and we already got it. And then I was missing like one coin. I was missing like one, and I was like, fuck. Expensive watches other than flexing have money to burn. You have money to burn, Shinny? Hey. If you want to help a brother out. I'm kidding.
I was talking to him about it, yeah. I'm trying to find a copy of this fucking book to buy. It's really fucking hard. It's really fucking annoying and hard to do. And I tell him it's about BDSM, you know. So, and he's like getting shy. I know Aiden's getting like shy. Aiden's like getting shy. So then I just continued doing that basically throughout the night. I used to go like, Aiden, would you ever rape anybody? It's not even that pop. It's not even like these are like high level jokes I'm making, right? Where it's like, oh, how do I mess with Aiden in a way that's deeply shakes him to the core? No, it's literally just, hey Aiden, what do you think about the feeder fetish? What do you think about
No, I'm just saying, don't know why you just don't get like a $50 watch. Oh, well, yeah, true. I mean, the only reason why people would get like the expensive watches is watches in general are to just flex. Like, that's the point of the watches. I don't see any reasoning for why you would buy like $1,000+ watch other than to just be like, yeah, you know, I have money. You like put it on your arm. You'd be like, yeah, I have money. It's the same thing with like cars. Like I don't know why, but I just find it like really weird when people like, I know people who like cars and they'll like deck out their car and make it look super cool. But they don't like flaunt it. They're not like going out and flaunting it and like showing it off in people's faces. You know, like those people that drive around on the street and they have like these expensive cars and then they'll like rev it up. They'll rev up the engine in front of everybody and then they'll like speed off like super fast thinking like, oh yeah, I look so cool. It's like that shit annoys me. But like if you want to deck out your car and make it look really nice and you just like really love making your car look cool and shit and you just like to take it on a cruise drive or maybe just like take it out and maybe it's just your normal car, you drive it normally. Like, I think that's fine. But, like, when you start, like, being, like, that asshole who, like, revs the engine super loud so you get all the attention of everybody and then you just speed off or you, like, that's the kind of shit that, like, annoys me. The day after we broke up, he had a box in his car and he asked me if I wanted to see what was in it. I said no. He told me to look anyways and turns out it was some new Galaxy phone he was going to give me. Didn't care. Wasn't impressed. W, Mira. It's cool to have something nice to pass down, but I want it to be something that will last and be functional, not just something that sits in a shelf, in my opinion. I could get my dream car for probably 20 grand total. Me and the boys just stole their mufflers. Taking your chat donos and turning that around to show off useless watches is piggy tier lame. Yeah, that's true. I mean, when people donate, I'm not trying to like flex, but if you're going to donate, And again, I'm not trying to tell you to donate to me. This is not me telling you to donate. But I feel like when you donate to a streamer, you should be donating to a streamer that you feel like deserves it. And I'm not trying to deter you from donating from him, obviously. You guys probably don't even fucking watch Nicholas. But it's so weird to me when people donate to streamers who obviously just use the money for, like, reasons that are useless, if that makes sense. Like kind of like titty streamers. Like that's kind of the example is like you realize like all that money is just going to go towards like more jobs on their body and like more things like it's not going to go to like any useful like reason. It's not going to somebody who like actually you're kind of just blowing your money, right? You're just blowing your money on like essentially just giving this guy or woman or whatever this item that like is like useless. You're essentially giving your money to somebody who's not going to use it for like actual real life value, if that makes sense. I mean, a Bugatti Veyron would be cool, but yeah, pointless. My stepbrother revs up crazy loud outside my room when I'm sleeping. I don't know if he does that anywhere else, to be honest. More what on their body? More modifications, like boob jobs or like butt lifts and stuff like that. Gotta keep her hair did, man. Like, because the way I see it is like, you know, when you see like titty streamers, it's like at the end of the day, they get money from like ad revenue. They make good money in general, right? So like at the end of the day, when you like throw money in, you're just basically throwing money in a pot to a person who's not even going to use it for like their life expenses. They're probably just going to use it for like additives, like, you know, body modifications and stuff like that. So it's like, it kind of just like, I always look at stuff like that and I'm like, why? Don't waste your money on like something like that, right? And I feel like when I donate my money to like streamers, I typically give it to like Mrau or like Dickers because I'm just like, you know, like people like that or Resi. I sometimes give it to like Resi. I feel like they're using it for like, you know, paying for expenses and stuff like that, which I feel like I'm like helping or being kind. Like that's what I use donation. Like when people donate to me, it's going purely for like paying bills and like paying for cat stuff and paying for like my expenses. That's what I want it for, or it's just getting saved. Like, I want you guys to understand, like, it's getting saved because I want to make sure I'm saving my money. But I don't know. It's just, I feel like uneased, I guess. Is this like evil? Is it like evil to have that opinion, I guess? I feel like uneased when giving money to somebody like a streamer who I know is just going to use it for like another Rolls Royce or a fucking another fancy car or another watch or some big fucking fancy item. Like, I don't know. It just like throws me off. Is that like an evil take to have, I guess? I don't know. Be using all that cash for body mods too, though. Okay. Well, now that Maybe you might be onto something. Like I get a little uneased about it. Like I don't know, it just like uneases me. I'd rather give it to somebody who like probably is using it for like more reasonable purposes and not like for like evil, not for like so they could just like fuel their like, because I'm pretty sure Nicholas Diorio like works a job, doesn't he? I don't care that much unless you lie to your audience about it. That is true. That is true. At least Nicholas doesn't lie to his audience. That is fair. As long as you're like upfront about what you use the money for, and you're not like lying, then I think as long as you want to donate to somebody, it's fine. You could donate to whoever you want. But me personally, like I get uneased when like donating to like bigger people because I feel like they just like do they need it? Not really. Surely the fans of this kind of people understand to a certain degree. That is true. That is true. I'm a Toyota guy. Yeah, I'm a Toyota guy myself. My dream car is already the one I have currently. I have a Toyota 4Runner. Not going to say what year. I have a Toyota 4Runner, so I don't really like care for like I mean, 4Runners are pretty expensive to be fair. Like I know I'm funding Mrow's Uber Eats when I don't know. Oh wait, oh okay. To be fair, you guys are kind of right. Like when I do like dono goals, the money is getting funded into like paying for like crickets or whatever the fuck I have to eat or something. So I guess to be fair, you guys kind of know what you're paying your money for. But the rest of it does go to like more reasonable things, like paying for like my bills and shit. I love muscle cars. It's just annoying to people like me to watch. I don't care if the donators know what they're getting into. Yeah, I think that's kind of my way of looking at it is like I always see like people donating to like these individuals and I don't know what part of me is like I look at it and I'm like, dude, this is like so like why would you blow your money on this? Like you could be giving it to like someone who makes a little bit more sense to give it to. Like I don't give a fuck if you want to give your money to like a fucking streamer who's like a millionaire, but at least give it to like the guy who's like actually putting in the effort or doing like a good job of streaming or who's not like openly admitting that they're gonna waste it on like something retarded. Like imagine like watching like a gambling streamer, like a guy who's like streaming and all he does is gamble all day. You know, like when you donate your money to him, you know full well you're just basically giving him more money to fucking gamble away. So it's like, what the fuck? You just threw it down the drain. I had a non-Evo Lancer but crashed in a parking lot. Damn. 4Runners are cool and reliable as fuck. Yeah, I love 4Runners. Very, very nice cars. Very reliable, very good cars. Very nice. They're not fancy. They're not like pretty, I guess. I wouldn't really, I don't know if you consider it fancy or pretty, but it's just a reliable and nice car. Scratch ticket gamblers are the lowest form of humanity. Dude, scratch ticket. I mean, if someone wants to pick up a scratch ticket, you know, on their off chance, they, you know, you got the people who buy like fucking 20 of them. They'll buy like 20 or 30 of them every month. Every month they get like 30, hoping and praying that they're gonna win something, and they win like maybe tops like $5, like 20, maybe $20, and then they get all excited, they get all giddy. They're like, "Yay, I won $20!" Like as if you didn't just spend fucking $100 on them. You didn't even make any profit. You didn't even make any profit. You just lost. You just didn't lose as much. You just made a little bit more. That's what I love about like the scratch ticket people is like they'll buy like enough to where it's like that it's like you just spent like a couple hundred and then they'll win like 20 and be like, yeah, let's go, yes. But they didn't win anything. One of the most unhinged content creators I've ever watched snorts Oh, dude, you're talking about the fucking guy. I went to a store for a drink, went back 5 hours later, that same person was there, still scratching. Holy shit.
A feeder fetish between, what do you think about Duckbringer
Feet fetish?
It's literally just, hey Aiden, what do you think about... What do you think about the feeder fetish? What do you think about a feeder fetish?
Hey Aiden, what do you think about a feeder fetish? I don't know, let's see.
Between, what do you think about Duckbringer feeder fetish? What do you think of that? Hey Aiden, would you ever rape anybody? Hey Aiden, do you have sex? Would you like If I pull your dick out, I don't even know what I said, man. I don't think I said pull your dick out outside. I don't think I said that.
Real ones do
You
lines
would
of
have guessed
scratchy
Aiden into
dust.
thinking that he leaked that info when he was drunk. Way more cruel than that. I'm like a nice guy. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, when I was like younger, my mom would get my parents, or sometimes like on random occasion they'd get like one or two, and then that was like it. In the hopes that, oh, you know, maybe we'll win something, maybe we'll get something out of it. But I know a few people who would buy like a lot of the like they'd come home with like, unironically, like 30 tickets, like 30 scratch off tickets, and I'm like, dude, this is evil. Still talking about Aiden? Yep. Still talking about Aiden.
I wouldn't do that.
This shouldn't be long,
I'm a nice
though.
guy. Yeah, this is the one I'm trying to find, guy. There's like this one. I'm trying to find like this one. This is the cover. There's another cover, but I can't show it on stream. But I couldn't find it anyway. Sorry, I was just doing that. It's like getting
What if Charlie Bucket got scratch tickets instead of Wonka chocolate?
So, anyways,
And then he loses and he's still poor.
So Nick was in chat. That's the point, right? Nick was in chat. That wasn't the first chat, man. He was in chat like basically from the start of the stream. So this could have. You have to understand, guys, right? I could have rehabilitated myself to Nicholas Diorio. This is something you need to understand, right? Purple Parry Gaming, in the stream with Aiden, had the opportunity to make a good impression, right? Like a good impression to Nicholas Diorio, where maybe he'd start saying my name. Maybe he'd start like, oh, the Parry guy's right. He's like a funny guy. You know, he's a chill guy. It's not a big deal. You know, he was a bit weird before, but you know, he's a chill. Like that could have been. I could have like used the fact that Nick was watching, not just
Parry,
now, but the whole time.
Perry, your hopes are a little too high here, pal. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody thinks you're a bit of a strange, weird guy, all right, Perry? I think that's like the consensus from like pretty much everybody. But to be fair, I think we all think each other is like, we all think we're all weird and strange in a way, I guess. I guess to be fair, we all think that about each other. Who isn't a tad bit weird? Who isn't a tad bit weird? Say my name, Diorio. Say my name.
To do something like that. That's not what I do. That's not what I do. This is what I do, guys. So we're talking about, basically, Ada tries doing the way back segments and I rape him the whole time. When we were doing the sex porn debate thing and you got mad at me for, it's just
I'm about to like kick your ass.
Alright. Yeah, it's okay. Jeez, can I wear my shoes first? Jeez. It's just the whole time. I don't, okay, sorry, I don't okay, well, Professor Chris. I'll go ahead. Look at this fucking face.
Okay.
Dude, why is Aiden so mean? Why is Aiden so mean, dude? Why does he have this like face, and why is he like saying things that are so mean? He's being like so rude.
Everybody wants to give this guy now like some kind of standing ovation because he reported like
I'm just fucking dying. I'm just sitting there dying. Just sitting there dying.
Apparently I picked up
of Malta?
apparently
What did
I
South American dickers do? South American dickers? Hi, Bacon. Hi. Who's the least weird person here? Probably most of my chatters are pretty strange and weird. Probably like Astro John or something. Astro John's pretty normal, it seems. Astro John, I think, is probably the most normal guy in the community. He seems like very normal. Like, very, very clean, very normal. Dude, Perry was fucking with him the entire time, like Matan or Eric Andre. It was hilarious. Dude, it's awesome. He's like angry and upset.
Apparently I picked up like some crap.
Yes, so too.
Nicaragua?
Okay, sorry, I don't understand what
Why is Perry laughing this hard? God, dude. I mean, I'm sorry, but you can see like the arm fat and everything. When you like look at Perry's like web, dude, you could like see the arm fat, man. I'm just Cody is no, Cody is not normal, man. Cody is not normal. Cody is okay, Cody is like technically normal. He is like very normal. He's like married, has like a wife, he's having like a kid. And he like loves his wife like a normal human, but he is kind of weird. Did you ever watch the OG stream, man? I never watched the OG stream. No, I never got to see it. I never, ever got to see it. I heard about it. I knew about it, but it was on like a day where I was busy. So I didn't get to watch it. When you look at it from the Matan perspective, this is all based in forgivable.
I physically dominate Pepsi. You know, my little world equates dollars versus IRL. I take. Well, Aiden did try doing that. Let me see. There was a GIF of it. Someone sent me the GIF of Aiden grabbing me by the hand and trying to fucking.
Yeah, Aiden grabs him by the hand or something, right?
Try to stop it.
There it is. There it is. Oh shit! Oh shit! There it is. They almost got into a fight, dude. They almost got into a fight. What the hell, dude? What the hell?
I don't even remember what he said. He said like, Aiden.
Why aren't you watching that first?
Could you like?
Isn't it like 2 hours long? Pee-pee pouch grab. Oh, he was going for the pee-pee. Oh, I see. Yeah, he was reaching down for the penis. Oh, I see. He was going in on his cock. So he was trying to grab his penis. And then Aiden is like, whoa! So he must have grabbed something. Aiden realized and he must have grabbed something. So he must have got a hand on it somewhere in there. And so Aiden reacts, and he's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. He's like, get your hand off my penis. Get your hand off my penis, or whatever that video is.
That, like, what if I, that's why I'm pointing against his belly, like, what if I punch you there, and I, like, knocks the way down.
Oh, he's giving him a belly rub. Oh. Not on, Aiden, not on stream. Not on stream, dude. He was giving him a belly rub. Oh. Dude, Perry's trying to fatten him up. Perry's already gotten big and rotund. I don't know from what. I don't know if, like, there's, like, a feeder in the community that's trying to fatten him up or something. Maybe he was, like, giving him a belly rub, going, like, maybe he's like, oh, that thing's a little too small for my liking, Aiden. You're gonna have to plump up. Gonna have to plump up.
He didn't grab me. That was a strong grab, guys. Listen, I'm serious. I didn't expect Aiden to be that strong. I have to be, you know.
When's the part when he
didn't leave a bruise, or I'm pretty sure.
When's the part when he like actually like says to Aiden what he like the evils that he has done? When he tells Aiden about the evils.
Oh, look,
Jesus Christ, Perry, that was like 5 minutes of you just laughing, dude.
Like, yes, free Josh. Nick was in chat.
I can see Perry trying to feed Aiden.
Well, that kind of, you know what? We'll skip the doc. We need to do a Boblax photo review.
He's agreeing with me, by the way. I'm saying that Boblax did nothing wrong, and like Nick is agreeing with me.
Yeah.
Oh, Steve didn't post new ones, right?
Yeah, he did.
Maybe it feels better to laugh when you have a nice bowl full of jelly.
I just
like fucking with some units by picture. Go on. Oh wait, hold on. Before I show the imported clip, because let me just show the imported clip, okay? I say like 3 times at some point. It's
Big old belly full of jelly. Belly full of jelly.
1, 2, beer.
He wants to rub a belly full of jelly.
This part's epic. 3 tries. So basically, Aiden grabs a beer, right? I'll take it for the 5 pounds, Ryan Gasling. Right? Basically, this part's important too. This is very important context for Nicholas Euro thing.
Cute butch femme lesbian couple. I ship. So amazing.
So Aiden has a beer. And he has like the tab of the beer.
Tonight's the night I might actually do it.
You ever watched it? So he grabs the beer. He goes like, what? You missed again? Yeah. What? He like takes 3 fucking attempts to open a beer, man. He takes like 3 fucking attempts. 3 fucking attempts. Pepsi, if you're a Machiavellian evil, that's what you were. We're trying to build rapport. I got Nick to call in.
Aiden was failing. Okay, so Aiden failed to open a beer. So Aiden can't open a beer correctly. When is the part when he like reveals to Aiden that he went through? Oh, wait, hold on. We got some interesting stuff here. I like the concept of Destiny sitting me and Tom down for 6 hours and giving us a college lecture every few months so I'm less useless when discussing shit.
Destiny hosts another seminar for drama YouTubers where he explains the media stuff to normies. I'm way too lazy. I like the concept of Destiny sitting me and Tom down. This is like the most fucking.
I want to see the part when they have like an actual like
Destiny sitting me and
argument.
Tom down for 6 hours and give us a college lecture every few months so I'm less useless when discussing shit. It's like back then I would have said you're like DGG affiliated because you were like jerking the guy off at every opportunity. But not now. Oh, now. Anyway. So yeah, they were like lap talks exactly. But now my more recent criticisms where you could find them in those videos I showed earlier. Well, yeah, but that's what. Yeah, I know. This was like a year ago. I'm saying back then I would have said that there's stuff like that. But like Nicholas Diori here is saying, I would still say it, right? Like he's saying, oh, you guys are just like, he's saying that now. He's saying that here now. So I just want to point it out. I want to point it out.
Okay.
No, I was just that.
Or wait, my bad.
I saw you were looking, and you saw me, so I went back to my thing, and I lied about. It was just that. I didn't have any time. But then I saw you were looking, and you saw me, so I went back to my thing, and I lied about housing at RDMs. That's all I saw.
Yeah, I lied to you.
Okay, this is the
You're
part.
like a crazy person, dude. I actually brought a fucking psycho into my room.
Yeah, you guys just lie and say everyone's DGG affiliated media to pander to the few people who fill your streams lost. So now he's calling me a nobody. What a fucking loser this Nick guy is. That's true. This guy gets it. This past
I
Perry guy, he
don't give a
gets it.
fuck about that. You went through my computer while I was out of the room.
Yeah, I did. Harry, you are like.
Okay, wait. Okay,
Yeah,
wait.
no,
It's
true, yeah.
it's in here. It's in
with,
here.
Destiny.
It's
saying,
in here. It's in
"Oh,
here.
I
It's in
think
here.
It's so cool that Destiny's like our internet daddy teacher. I think that's so cool. When Nick was saying that, yes, I would have called him DGG affiliated media, but not now. Let's see which one. It's in. If you guys are curious, it's in this video. I explain.
Fat.
This video.
Okay.
I explain what I.
Do we know if Nick has lost any weight at all? Do we know if Nick has done any like weight loss journey stuff? Let's see. Nicholas. Have we seen Nick in the flesh as of recent? Have we been seeing him at all? Or is he still packing on the pounds? Is he still putting on more weight? Where he doesn't really show himself he doesn't really show himself. I'm wondering if he kind of let himself go a little bit. Is he? I mean, he's already been let go. You know, he's already big as you can get. So I can't imagine he could. He was already as big as you can get. I can't imagine he can get any bigger. So it's either he's gone down or he's stayed the same, I guess. That's kind of my theory. I don't know how big he's gotten.
Thought about the way currently Nick talks about Destiny stuff.
He went in the
So yeah,
woods
it's
and
like an
took shrooms
it's
to
like an
lose
active
weight.
tweet, to pander to the few people who fill your stream. So now Nick is doing the I don't know, you're tiny little bro. I'm Moggy little bro. He's like, you're not even relevant. You're not irrelevant. 93. I can't tell which one's more up to date. Viewer Andy. I'm not so it's kind of bullshit. Like Nick's just trying to fucking mock me. What a fucking asshole. What a fucking asshole. What did I miss? Oh, I
hate that shit.
Listen, I'll link this.
I genuinely like hate it when streamers are just like, oh, you're just like a couple hundred viewer Andy. I have more viewers than you. What does it matter when a creator like flexes their like viewership? What does that do? What does that change? Like, what the fuck does that mean? I don't understand what that means. Like, every time some fucking streamer brings up like, oh, he's just like a shitter. He's just a shitter. He only has like a couple. Oh, he only gets like 50 viewers a stream. You only get like 20, 30 viewers a stream. Why would I give a fuck? Why would I give a fuck about you? I feel like anytime people say that, like, they only say it because it's in response of like criticism given to them. So they don't want to like actually respond to any like genuine criticism. They just go like, oh, you're just a little shitter. Why would I care? Like, it's just like, what the fuck does it matter that you get more viewers than me? It shouldn't, like, not just me, but like in general Perry or something, right? Like Perry, I don't know how much he averages, maybe like 60. I want to say he averages like 60 to 70 a stream. It's like, what the fuck does it matter that Perry averages like 60 to 70? That changes now, like, what, the trajectory of how you're gonna like, it doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Like, Perry averages fucking 60 to 70. That makes his what, point invalid now because Nicholas Diorio averages what? I don't know, couple hundred. Oh, Aiden's a little shitter because he only averages a little less than 200. But Queeman averages 300. That means he's a shitter. Like, shut the fuck up, dude.
The Aiden stream.
So
link the
fucking
Aiden stream
annoying,
Chat,
dude.
Aiko. Just the whole thing is really it's god tier content. Okay. I'm biased obviously, but still. Anyway, so Nicholas Zero is like, to pander to a few people fill your streams. That's true. I have a few people fill my streams, and those people are some of the greatest chatters and viewers that I, Pro Power Game, could ask for. Aiden called Beckett for advice. Beckett said he should have expected you to do this if given the opportunity to do something really funny. Well, yeah, I did say to Aiden, I didn't even say this. When I was at the dinner with Aiden, I literally said, listen, Aiden, if you leak this information to me, I'm going to tell everyone. So you shouldn't tell me, because I'm just going to tell everyone. Now, does that mean Aiden should have expected me?
I mean, at least he's honest. At least, okay, to be fair, Perry's, like, honest. He's, like, straight up saying, like, hey, don't give me any information, because I'm just going to leak it. So when you give me any information, I'm gonna share it, man. That's just what I do. He's, like, at least being honest. I guess this really makes me, like, really very much on the side of, like, Perry in saying, like, Aiden, if this guy, like, before meeting you is, like, telling you, like, don't send me things because I'm going to share it, and he's known for being a guy that leaks, like, information, probably don't leave your computer on where Castro, you might want to update your Discord link, Marcus. It ain't letting me in. Castro! Is that Castro? The Castro? It's been so long. Castro, you haven't been around for what I want to say maybe like going on like months now, man. What the hell, dude? What the hell, dude? What the fuck?
Me to go and snoop through his laptop? No, that's a shitty thing for me to do. But I just want to. So I'm consistent on that fact. Oh yeah. This is what I mean. Like back when he was saying this stuff, right? Back when Diorio was saying, "Can Disney host another seminar for drama YouTubers where he explains the media stuff to normies? I'm way too lazy. I like the concept of Disney sitting me top down." This is like the most fucking babysitter roleplay thing I've ever read in my entire life. Destiny sitting me and Tom down
Problem?
for 6 hours and
Problem?
giving us a college lecture.
Babysitter
every few
roleplay?
months on
Problem?
this useless when discussing shit. It's like back then I would have said you're like DGG affiliated because you were like jerking the guy off at every opportunity. But not now. Well now. Anyway. So
That's fine,
they were
Castro.
like lap talks, exactly. Now my more recent criticism.
Just thought you were gone for a while, man. I just thought you were
defining
kind of
those
out of
videos
here.
earlier.
You were gone.
Well, yeah, but that's in September. That's what I know. This was like a year ago. I'm saying back then I would have said that there's stuff like that. But like Nicholas Diorio here is saying I would still say it, right? Like he's saying, oh, you guys you're just like, you know, he's saying that now. He's saying that here now. So I just want to point it out. I want to point it out.
Look at.
No, I was just that. I didn't have any time because then I saw you were looking. And you saw me, so I went back to my thing and I lied about. It was just that. I didn't have any time because then I saw you were looking. And you saw me, so I went back to my thing and I lied about how I was looking at our.
Okay, yeah. Here's
That's all
where
I
it
said.
happened.
Yeah, I lied to you, Aiden. Yeah.
This
You're
is
like
okay.
a
This is
crazy
where it
person,
happened.
dude. I actually brought a fucking psycho into my room.
Yeah, you guys just lie and say everyone's DGG affiliated media to pander to the few people who fill your streams also. Now he's calling me a nobody. What
Dude,
a fucking
Ryan
loser
Thomas
this
has
guy
made
is.
his
That's
way
true.
back.
This guy gets
Castro's
it.
on his
I
way
don't
back.
give a fuck about
Castro's
you.
back.
You went
Ryan
to
Thomas
my
is
computer
back.
while I
It's
was out
like
of the
it's like
room.
we're bringing the gang back together, man.
Harry, you know you are like a piece of shit. Yeah, no, it's true. Yeah. Oh, also, guys, don't forget. You know, we're actually only 2 super chats away from hitting the epic super chat goal. Just to be.
I will say it is like good. I mean, at least Perry's willing to like admit that at least he's willing to admit that he's like a shitty person. But I mean, like, if you're willing to admit you're a shitty person, you should probably realize you probably shouldn't do it again. Like, again, I don't think what he did is like that egregious. I mean, it's like, dude, he looked at his Nicholas Diorio DM and that was it. It's like, it's not that bad. It's not that fucking, I mean, okay, it is an invasion of privacy, which is kind of like scummy and shitty. And that is like something you probably shouldn't do. I wouldn't trust Perry with my shit. But like, is it really the end of the world? Not really. He's not like seeking like Aiden's like personal information or anything. He just looked for a fucking Nicholas Diorio DM, which is kind of silly. But I mean, either way, that Aiden pause, I know it's a really good pause. I take it I didn't miss much. I mean, Destiny got exposed a little bit more. like recently Destiny was exposed for the whole sending the what was it? What is it called again? The pixie stuff and other stuff to a 17-year-old. So that what was their name? Why did I forget their name? The person that we saw the messages of Destiny like saying he has like a fetish for like a humiliation to, that woman that he was saying that to, that was a 17-year-old. The question is did he know she was 17 or not? We don't like fully know, but he kept he also received sexual images and videos from that person and then kept it on his computer to this day. Even though people were spreading the idea that this person was a 17-year-old and actually didn't get rid of it, he just kept it. So, Rose. Yeah, Rose. There you go. Yeah, Castro's got it. Yeah, Rose. I'm bald now. I'm bald. I went bald because donation goal hit us to the point where I had to go bald. I don't know. What else? I mean, nothing really significant happened. I mean, the commentary war has continued. Queeman essentially, and anybody surrounded by Queeman in the community, in the space, hi buttfucker, was basically like called out by like Destiny and by Willie Mac. So like Willie Mac made a video essentially saying like Queeman contributed to his doxing, which he didn't. Queeman like had nothing to do with it at all. It was just because like they don't like him. And then Destiny jumped on the train. Then after that, that's when this stuff happened now. The 17-year-old Destiny stuff happened now. But that's like, I think that's really the only significant dramas that's like happened recently that I can think of that are like significant. Other than a few like silly dramas that were like silly. Like this one. This one's silly.
Fuck Nick
And then there'll be confetti, it'll be cool.
Oreo. Fuck Willie Mac.
I got him to say it. I got Aiden to say fuck Nick the Oreo. That's why Nicholas the Oreo burned the bridge, guys. Did you hear that?
Computer while I was out of the room.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Fuck Nick the Oreo.
Why did Aiden said fuck Nick the Oreo? Well, I
My
guess
wife's
if you
doing
had no
good,
choice
and the
but
cats
to,
are doing
but
fine.
to block
They just
him.
recently
But I'll get
got
to that, I'll get to
spayed
that.
and
Fuck
neutered.
DGG. Fuck his son. I walked
But they're
out of
growing.
this room and you
They're
went
getting
through my
they're getting
fucking
bigger.
computer.
No, I did.
It's very interesting.
I did.
How am I supposed to just move on from that?
I don't know, man. I mean, you want to edit here?
No, we can.
I would have left, by the way. I would have just like listen, I understand what I did was shitty. I'm not like a piece of shit who's like gonna fuck over Aiden and then just stay there. If Aiden wanted me, I would have like grabbed my bag, put on my shoes, and gone out the door. I'm not joking. I'm serious. I would do that. I'm not like, I wasn't gonna, because I knew, right? Like, I'm just like an asshole to this guy. So I would have left. Like, if he wanted me to go, I would have left. That's all I do. Bert and Ernie.
See, like, I understand that. I understand that. Like, he is being nice. In the sense that he's like, I'm not a dick. If you want me to leave because I did something bad, I know I did something bad, I'll go. But I think, like, it's like, okay, you kind of need to know not to do stuff like that again, though. Like, you kind of need to know, like, okay, I'm not going to do that again, though. You know? I guess is what I would say. No one really likes Nicholas Diorio, Tommy C, Papa Gut, Willie Mac, because they all sucked Ethan Klein cock. They suck more than just Ethan Klein cock. Oh, Castro, the fucking Cameron F305 stuff. Does Castro even know about Cameron F305? Oh my
That
goodness.
stream.
I don't even think he knows about it.
One is the one that you're comparing me to the cool. I hope so.
We could keep going. I mean, I don't like. There's nothing I could do about it now. I just.
Yeah, no, I mean, I got.
How much to make you throw it back? I didn't throw anything.
How much to make you throw it back?
Aiden didn't throw anything at me. He's on like a physically. Well, Aiden was like a bit physically violent, with this part.
A bit physically violent, yeah. I don't know. Aiden seems
are you saying
violent.
how much for me to like punch Aiden back? I wouldn't do that.
Aiden seems like a violent person. I don't know. It seems a little sketchy.
I guess, but because it is a violation of your trust, I feel like.
I'm explaining here. Like, listen, I understand. I'm like a huge piece of shit. I'm a huge piece of shit.
Weirdly
I violated
skinny,
your
long
trust.
kittens.
I
True.
violated your trust. I exposed it live.
I know Cameron F305. What has changed since that initial drama? Mrao released his video, but it low-key kind of flopped. Mrao released his video. It flopped because it didn't add anything new that we already knew. Like, a lot of the video was just expressing things that we kind of already knew. He did expose a few new things, and then essentially Papa Gut just kept going down the Cameron F305 defense and then had Mrao on stream and kept doing the Cameron F305 defense like a retard. Which, I mean, at the end of the day, who really gives a fuck what Papa Gut has to say? Because all Papa Gut does is give, like, the most... He doesn't, like, give a shit. He doesn't do research. He doesn't look into anything. He just, like, watches, like, videos of, like, other people's content. And then just, like, gives, like, a surface level, like, opinion, which is fine. Like, I think that's fine. As long as you're not trying to be, like, some authority of something. Like, if you're going to talk about the Cameron F305 stuff and not, like, do your due diligence of looking deeper into it, then, you know, leave it at, like, your base opinion and then probably don't go on, like, a defense force, right? Like, just have your base opinion and then say, I'm not looking into it deeper. But he looked into it all the time. He'd watch a bunch of shit on it that people kept sending him, and he would keep having, like, the same opinion without looking deeper into it, without looking at, like, some of the more interesting stuff. Like, he'd always be like, people would come into his chat and be like, no, Papa Gut, you need to check out, like, Mrao's, like, stream. You need to check out, like, his VOD. He has, like, information on it that looks really, really bad for Cameron. Like, you actually need to look into this. And he's like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not doing that, dude. That's, like, I'm not going to do that. It's like, dude, why are you being, like... I don't understand that purpose of, like, being lazy and not looking deeper into things. Like, if I was asked to look deeper into things, because I give basic level takes. Like, I give very basic level, like, surface level takes, I feel. I don't think I give, like, very groundbreaking opinions. I have, like, very simple, normal opinions, and I don't think I do, like, extensive research. But if somebody wants me to look into something a little deeper, if it's, like, a serious drama, then I'll typically ask, like, hey, if you guys want, you guys can give me, like, the link to something and I'll check it out. And that's what I normally do. But, like, for some of these other, like, streamers, especially bigger streamers like Papa Gut, they don't really do, like, that. They don't, like, they kind of, like, refuse to look deeper into things, which is so weird to me. I also got a cat of my own. His name is Lucio. He's a teenage gray tabby. I don't know how old he is exactly. Picked him up as a stray. He's currently staying with a friend of mine. That's huge. Aiden just has a need for physical contact, and he's had some alcohol. So his chub was almost exposed by Perry. So he transferred his sexual attention into violence. Solved. That is true. Dicker's never released his Filmot video because his editor has basically done nothing. Well, Cameron got dropped by Ethan, and unfortunately not much has changed. Yeah, Cameron did get dropped by Ethan, but that's about all we got from it. Food shops? Oh, the food shop stuff. Oh my god, yeah. I mean, we've been knowing. It's funny. It's funny to me because food shops, we've all known food shops as, like, let's be honest here. We all know food shops is like a fucking weird lolicon degenerate pedophile. Okay? Like, we all fucking know that. But it's so interesting to me that, like, now that food shops has, like, kind of a name because of DGG, it's like now we have to just keep reminding everybody. We have to just keep throwing all the clips at the wall and being like, "Hey, look at this retard. This is your new buddy. This is your new pal. This is your new friend." Oh, hello, food shops.
I would have left.
Wait,
If you wanted
I
me to.
justified at the time. It's like, oh, but it's really cheeky to do. It's really cheeky to do that. It fucks over a dick, and that's epic. But
He's
then,
just
like, what if,
sitting
like,
there.
for example-
It's fucking. He's just sitting there in a fucking fugue state.
What if he was talking about, like, a cancer-riddled family member? That would be really shitty of me, right? So it's just, honestly, I got lucky that. But to be fair, you were, like, teasing it, like, oh, I know some stuff about Nick. I don't know if I should tell you when we were at dinner, right? So I had an idea that wasn't like a fucked up thing, I guess. But yeah, I guess it is kind of like shitty of me. In
I'm
hindsight.
explaining, like, why
I just want to meet up with Aiden so he
Fucking
could buy me
trolling.
dinner.
He's
I think I want
obviously-
that.
Because
You were trolling me, were you?
Wait, you don't think?
he's
Okay.
disassociated.
You don't get that was a troll?
But it's like,
He's saying I was trolling you when I
My
brought up
kitty
the
has a
Nicholas
tumor
Fury
in
stuff
her
at
ear
dinner.
and is having surgery
but
Friday.
it
Oh,
was
that
true.
sucks.
It doesn't justify.
Well, I
what
hope she
did. That's, you know, so
recovers
Aiden
and
tells
gets
me,
better.
right? Aiden tells me that, like, yeah, Nick's fighting with someone else. In a way to tease me, right? That doesn't justify me fucking breaking his PC. Obviously not, right? But it is true. He did tell me. I didn't make that up, to be clear. That was a real thing that happened. Dude, hey, we're so close to me buying a sword in real life, guys. We're only $100 away, and I'll buy a sword in real life and then parry with it on stream. and I'm still fat. So the faster we get to that goal, guys, the chubbier I'll be when I pair with a sword IRL.
That's huge. Actually, that's huge. Look, Perry's getting fat, so he wants to get fatter for them. Oh, that's like, well, now that's like kind of wholesome when you think about it. That's like actually kind of wholesome when you think about it. He's getting all like nice and chubby for the audience. It's like wholesome. He's like getting all big and fat.
The description you gave was, yeah, Nick's trying to get me to
Yeah, of
be
course,
the intermediary.
Magna.
I didn't even say Nick. I said I'm the intermediary
No, you said
between
Diorio.
people.
No, you said Nick. No.
No.
Alright, there's like a 1% chance that Aiden didn't say Diorio. I just assumed it was Diorio correctly.
No,
you
I
did say
did
Nick. You
not.
did say,
No,
okay.
I did not.
If you want me to pretend you didn't say Nick, say face with Nick, that's fine.
No,
But I think he might be lying. I don't know.
Stuff, that's what you...
I don't know if Aiden is saying he didn't say Diorio, or if because he really didn't say it, or if he did say it, but he doesn't want to make it. He doesn't want to get flack from Diorio. It's possible he didn't say Diorio, and it was just obvious, so I guessed it. I don't remember.
I said no, because I'll leak it, and I did leak it. But
I didn't tell it to you.
Yeah,
You
but
went to
I
my
leaked it.
computer.
Perry is so fat. Apparently, he was tilting the boat he and Aiden were on. God damn, dude. He's getting big, man. I mean, I'm sorry. He's getting kind of he's getting chunky. It's getting interesting. I don't know about wholesome. Could be a boogie arc. Like our community, we have our own subsection that's like a feeder community, and they're making Perry like big and rotund. They're like making him nice and fat and plump. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah,
How much for you to stream in the gym? Well, the problem is I wouldn't want to do it in a public gym.
Heard
I
about
feel like
that
that would
on
be
CNN
a nuisance.
or
Like there's not a like gyms in Malta are smaller than like because if you guys have ever seen those like gym streams, they're like, oh wow, look, there's all this space, but in Malta they're not as big. If you guys have ever seen not Louis Theroux, Louis the Louis guy, the flamboyant Louis guy, those gyms are all bigger.
Thought I could see new
so
faces.
I don't know if I
haven't had like too many new faces.
If I ever get a home gym, I'd consider doing it.
Someday he'll be bigger than Big Nick. True. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think we've had many new faces. I mean, Jesus Cow's been coming. Magna's coming around more often. Jesus Cow's come around a little bit more often. I'm streaming a tad bit late today, so most of the normal chatters are not here today. Which is to be expected. I usually stream I start stream usually at around like 12. I started it 5 hours later than I normally do. So I'm imagining like Captain C, Zach. I'm assuming like pretty much everybody's just like busy or gone or doing something else. So, which makes sense. He's taking up the same amount of screen space as Aiden, but it's only half of Perry's body. That is true. We have to see the bottom half. I really like, I've seen the picture, dude, and I wish I had the picture. I wish I had it on hand so I could see it. I would love to see like, the picture again of just how big he is.
So I'm even less trustworthy than you think.
I was fucking teasing you as a troll.
Yeah,
I was
Castro's
on my
back.
computer.
Yeah, what I'm saying is,
Lewis
that's
McClung,
what I'm saying. Yeah, it was like fucked up of me to look at your computer. It's like a violation, kind of, because it's like, you know, what if there was like some personal stuff? That was just
Apparently, I can't
even
trust
if it
you with
wasn't
anything.
serious,
Apparently, I
if it
can't even trust you with anything. So.
Yeah.
He like rolled his eyes. Oh, he's like, they're like, dude, they're like a couple. He's like the girl that's like, she like rolls her eyes at him as like giving him sass. Oh, this is like kind of wholesome and cute, actually.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
You can't.
fucked up.
You can't.
That's true.
It was fucked up of me, but you
what
can't
I
trust me.
get?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do it.
That's
Well,
the thing.
oh, thank you, Anonymous, for the €10 and the goat emoji. I appreciate it. I don't know if you know, you can add your name. Not sure if you know that, so if you want to say you are in chat. But regardless, I appreciate the €10 donation. Thank you.
It's like a fucked up thing about me. That's like on a personal level. It's like shitty of me.
Is everything smaller?
I can't even trust you while they are gay.
Our beaches
At
are.
the same time.
Even our beaches are probably small compared to you.
Oh, one thing you did miss, Castro.
Left it unlocked. I
YouTube
was-
changed the thing where it's not our names anymore, it's our ats. So as you can see, you're at Castro the Eternal, which is really fucking evil and fucked up. And I don't know why YouTube changed it to this. It's like actually not even cool. It's like messed up and fucked.
wasn't expecting.
It's not
come on.
funny.
Yeah,
It's-
so dumb. No, this is
fucked
the thing,
up.
right? So I saw J-Stock react to this, and he's like, Parry is giving Aiden Stockholm syndrome by defending him from chat. That's what J-Stock said. But I was seriously, it's like, I don't know why Aiden was reading the most retarded messages here. Like, oh, you should have known what was going to happen. No. If I leave my fucking PC open, I mean, it's happened before when I was younger. I left my PC open, and people went to my fucking... They just downloaded All Might porn. That, I think, was Barry. Did Barry do this?
one when I was
Oh,
younger.
why did Barry
like,
do
like-
that?
Like this was 8, so like 6 or 7 years ago. I left my PC unlocked to go to the bathroom when people were at my home, and they went on the PC immediately.
Well, no,
downloaded
yeah, I'm aware it's a new Castro account. Castro said that he lost his access to his other account. That's what he said earlier. So I'd imagine this one's probably a new account that he has constructed and created. Yeah, I hate having to remember all the new ats. Yeah, it's kind of a little silly, and it's also harder for me to pronounce people's names sometimes because, like for example, Astro John is Cowboy John, but his name is Astro John, not Cowboy John. But his at is Cowboy John, not Astro John. So I have to now remember to say Astro John and not Cowboy John. And I should just shorten it to John, to be brutally honest with you. I mean, that would be so much easier on me, but I don't do that because I just don't know why.
All Might's porn. Okay. Great. I hope
Downloading
you feel
all
bad.
Perry's
I don't feel
porn.
bad. What I did is wrong. I don't really feel bad. I feel bad for what happened to Aiden with Nick, but I don't feel bad. I don't feel responsible for that. I am I feel a bit responsible.
You should feel bad for doing it. Like, you should feel a little like bad for doing it, because like that is a betrayal of trust. Like, I can kind of understand Aiden's perspective of like, there's no way this guy's gonna snoop through my computer in the span of like a couple minutes while I stand outside. There's no way this guy's gonna like snoop through my computer. There's no way. Like, you know, I just met this guy. He's just like, you know, there's no way. There's no way. I trust. There's got to be like some form of trust there. Like, I can kind of understand the perspective. Me personally, I wouldn't do it. I would be like skeptical and be like, I don't know. I just met this guy today, so I wouldn't do it. But
I'll get to that. Why are you all? I just told you that they pulled it up. Did it have nettles? No. I think I did tell them about it.
how the fuck do I get? How do I get rid of these
60
numbers on my name?
Yeah, you can't
Well,
fix them right here.
you see,
I'm
you're
the
gonna
asshole.
have
It is
to
like- it's like a
edit
basic,
your
like, biology
at.
shit. But I mean, to be, it is a commenting. Oh, you're
Okay,
photo,
you raped me, but at least you're owning it. Okay. That's
John
his first
Swan,
step.
yeah, John Swan
No,
is
yeah,
dead
it's like
though,
shit,
so
I get it's like
you
kind of
could
shit
be
you
the
have
new
to
John
go through your
Swan.
Yeah, like what if I went through, I don't know, like imagine I went through like your parents' stuff. I feel like that's worse since I knew that I was going to Diorio, maybe it's more justified for me. But you didn't know that. I could have done anything on your PC, so I understand. You should feel about how happy Tommy C is going to be next stream. Listen, if I'm causing Nick to move closer towards Tommy C, and that helps Tommy C, that just means I'm destroying Nick's life by making him have to spit out with Tommy C.
that is so true.
You know,
That is so true. You think about it, Perry's actually winning here because he just gave more ammo for Aiden to make fun of Tommy C, and for more ammo for us to make fun of Tommy C, because Tommy C did actually take this and he ran with it, and he's using it as like weapon, like a weapon for Aiden for some reason. He thinks this is like actual like proof that Aiden is like a snake, I guess. I don't know how this makes him a snake, but and Aiden is wearing his disembodied wig. He is, dude. His hair does look kind of like a wig, actually. His hair looks fake. What the fuck is wrong with this guy, dude?
it's like understand how, from like your perspective. So Epstein, oh, you guys think that somebody downloaded All Might's porn onto Destiny's PC? It's like I could have done anything there, and it's like that little moment, that tiny moment of trust was. How can you possibly, on one hand, place responsibility on Destiny for Pixie's video being public, and yet absolutely absolve yourself responsibility for Aiden getting blocked by Nick? I'll get to it. I'm not fully absolved. I am part of the reason. I'll explain it. I don't want to. I'll get to it. Don't worry. For something, it's, you know, a bit silly like that. So,
Okay, come on, Perry. Come on, Perry. You are the reason. Like, you are the reason. You're the one who exposed it and looked at his PC and everything. If it wasn't for that, then it wouldn't have happened. Nothing would have happened. Come on.
I'm hurt, but at least you're owning it. Okay. At least you're owning it.
This is
I guess
very,
that's the
very
first step.
bigger man behavior from Aiden here.
I'm not.
You have to go onto your like settings. I don't know if it's YouTube Studios that it takes you to, but it might not be. But you have to go into your settings, and then it allows you. I think it's in your YouTube Studios where you could change your for your channel, for your account. I think it's YouTube Studios where you would have to go to change
I
it.
mean, I already I'm trying to get him to show the full DMs, right? I think it's fair enough, right? If I, Purple Power Gaming, I'm gonna leak the details of the Nick DMs with Aiden, I think it makes sense for Aiden to show them because, you know, I obviously am biased. I don't like Nicholas Diorio, so.
Oh wait, my bad. I just saw Magna actually did it. Yeah, Magna just like actually just changed it.
It'll be more clear what's going on.
There's vague description, so you might as well show the full things, right? To help for clarity, so it's not like I'm being biased.
There are two sides of an issue. Both sides
show
complain
Queen's
to me
too.
about the
You
other.
could show Queen's too, for clarity.
I'm not showing either.
Well, then you can. Why don't you? Because now it's like, it's just me parent. I'm obviously biased. I think Nick's like unfunny and smug and annoying. And I'm saying, yeah, he was crying that Queen was calling him DGG affiliated. Now, apparently he linked like a Discord
It's me,
message or a
Purple
tweet.
Perry
I
Gaming.
don't remember, and I'm not gonna like go into
Yeah, look, I already explained
But
this.
I think you should show it because I, the violator here, have sort of like muddied the waters, and I feel like it would add clarity to the Nick thing, and we can move on.
I think this is a good argument. I think I'm making a great argument here for why Aiden should leave the team.
Thing where I could continue to distract you. We can never do the segments.
I should have gone to fucking Bulgaria.
Yeah, you should.
That's true. Bulgaria is epic, though. Can we get some W Bulgarians in chat, guys?
Apparently, according
W
to
Bulgaria?
Paradise,
Is Bulgaria really even that cool? Okay, let's see.
the Maltese news.
Oh, and now he goes on to do a new segment. This was epic. but-
Okay, he moves on. He moves on. Now I want to check out Aiden's bit. Okay, it's me, Perry the Paleated Woodpecker. Paleated. Fuck.
Boys, yeah, hold on. My hair's a bit wet. I got out of the shower, so apologies in advance.
By the way, is this like a hotel he's staying at? Like, what kind of money does this guy have? What kind of money does Aiden? Is it just because he's a Jew or something? Like, I'm a little. Like, why? This is very fancy. I would not have. I could not afford this. Like, me personally, I could not afford this. This is something I could not afford. Why does this guy have like so much fucking money? I want to say rich family. I want to say that too, because like, bro, I could not afford this. even if my fucking parents took me out or paid for it, they wouldn't even pay for something this fancy, bro. Like, I don't have that kind of wealth. I ain't got that kind of money. Such a nice place.
Over my wet hair, if it personally affects you.
Oh, that's true. You know what? To be fair, you're right, Shinny. I completely forgot that Aiden used to have like an 800k sub channel. He used to actually make, he might have made like an actual decent amount of money back in the day. Depending on, I don't know how much views he used to get, but he probably made a lot. And given the fact that he was a kid. Because I think he was like, I don't remember how old he was when he made videos. I never watched Aiden. But I think he was like 15 or 16 or something. He has no money to spend. It's not like he's paying for anything, so he probably saved up a lot of money. That actually makes a lot of sense. He probably has a pretty decent amount of money from this.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's some things we gotta talk about.
You can monetize, I believe. I believe you can. Perry looking into marrying Aiden. True.
Right? Hold on, I didn't have any more coffee, so I made a tea. I don't drink tea. So
Especially back then, I don't think they
I kind of want to
cared if you were like underage making money.
About. Also, I just like hit a vape
Off
and
YouTube.
I don't know if this is normal, but it like out of nowhere started tasting like burning plastic. So I don't know what the deal is with that.
Oh, okay. Interesting, Aiden.
What? You look rough? Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
The hair is looking very strange here. I mean, honestly, yeah. I don't know if I can trust this being his real hair. I
It's
feel
not
like
the
it is a
same
wig.
Clothes. What are you talking about?
Oh, look at him. He's like, actually, dude, this is like, you know those like police interrogation videos? Like, look at his posture, dude. This is the face of a man who's guilty. This is the face of a man who's like guilty. He's like putting his hand up to his face, like he's twitching a little bit in his hands. Like he's kind of freaking out a little bit.
Yes, there was actual controversy. No shit. But there's someone. Hold on. I need to just think about what I'm gonna say here. Okay. I need to think about what I'm
Looking
gonna
like
say.
you just shared a
I need to
shower
think
with a
about it
large
very
man.
carefully,
True.
because it's gonna be clipped.
Dude, get a new vape.
Yeah. So essentially, I know Parry is a troll. Okay. I know that. I know he says controversial things, but I thought, you know what? The guy says controversial shit. A streamer, we're sitting together, like having a couple beers, watching some funny. You know, that might be it ended up happening later than I thought because Perry's friend came over, so I was a bit tired when it happened.
Aiden, can you button up
But
for
I thought, you know,
for
there's, like,
God's
not really
sakes? Can
anything
you
bad.
fucking learn to button up your goddamn shirt or something? You got your chest all out for everyone to see. I don't want to fucking see this shit, dude. Jesus Christ. He like keeps it down. He's like whoring himself out. It's actually like fucking disgusting. He's like whoring himself out. Last time I saw curls this tight, the man was guilty. Coincidence? Yeah, they're really tight today.
That's like gonna comment. What's like the worst thing he does? He says something controversial, and it's like, okay, fine. But and this was my mistake, right? Just to be clear, I had absolutely no reason to believe that Parry would like somebody saying controversial shit and somebody like while you're out of the room actually going through your computer. That's two very different things, and that's like a, you know, just because one is occurring does not mean you have reason to suspect the other. And anyone who's pretending otherwise is doing this like gay hindsight bias shit, and it's like, no, you just like don't. And the other thing too is, even though I didn't think he would, I still took precautions to every time I stepped out of the room while Perry was in my hotel room to lock my computer. And then when I'm doing the stream, you know, intro screen, I step out on the balcony for 2 minutes. That's the only time when it was like unlocked while he was alone with it. And I don't even think I was tired. We'd had a few drinks, whatever. I wasn't really thinking much of it. But you know, what do I know? He goes and he reads. Honestly, not a fucking bad DM at all. Like, to be honest, right?
Yeah, a relatively
People are
normal DM.
Nick was like whining in my. It wasn't whining. It was like
The nose and
look at
ears
this
gets larger with age. This isn't even his final form. He can become more Jewish. That is so true, though. That's so true. Like, his final form is not here just yet. I mean, he's still got some time to
shitty
grow.
point that like Queenman made or whatever. I don't know if it was actually shitty.
It does throw me off that Aiden's like an adult now.
I just like
I didn't know.
skimmed over it, and then I was
I'll
gonna
be
give it a
brutally
proper
honest. I
read.
did not know about Aiden's existence until recently. So I didn't even know this guy was a content creator back when he was like, what, 15 or 16 or whatever. I had no fucking clue. I did not seek out Aiden Tent back in the old days. Maybe I'm like evil. I don't know. Maybe I'm like evil. Did he used to show his face back in the day or no? Like, didn't he like leave for a while and then come back and he's back here? Like, this is what he came back to stream, right? Look at him in his swank ass hotel. Yeah, it's fucking fancy as shit. I don't know where he got this from, man.
But it was like a single like DM. I didn't think it was like that bad, but still it's private. You don't leak that shit, which is why I didn't, right? And then what happens is, while I'm out of the room, Parry goes, he sees that on my computer, and he doesn't even leak what the DM was, to be clear. He just says Diorio was complaining about Queenman. It's like one single DM complaining about a point Queenman made. It just like wasn't like a huge. It wasn't a huge leak. What I was bothered about, which is why I said fuck Diorio and all the other ones, right? Because Parry's talking about Diorio here. What I was bothered about was that my trust. I feel.
Well, it's funny. Okay, again, this is really funny to me how like it's like I like how Aiden's like saying like, oh, it's my it's like I made a little mistake. People can realize I made a mistake. He's treating it like he did something like really evil. He didn't even do anything. He just like, yeah, he left his computer open like with Perry in the room. Obviously, you shouldn't like do that, but you're not like the evil one for doing it. Like, obviously, Perry's probably not supposed to do that. It's like fucked up of him to do. It's like probably something you shouldn't do. But like, I like how he's like responding to it like as if he did something like really evil and wrong. And I also find it really funny that Nicholas Diorio like responds to it by blocking him and burning the bridge essentially for something that Aiden didn't even do wrong. He didn't do anything. He just accidentally left Perry with the piece with the fucking it's because Nicholas probably has like some conspiracy theory that Aiden is like evil or something. Like Aiden's planned this. He wanted to expose it. They're all just a bunch of liars. They're a bunch of liars, dude. Which, I mean, to be fair, like, I guess unless maybe they're that sinister, maybe they're that evil. I don't know. But I highly doubt it. I'll be honest. I highly doubt it. Uh-oh. Stream down? For future visits, Aiden could make a screensaver of fake Diorio and Queeman messages, and Perry would be distracted until he got back. True, give him like a little distraction. It's like jingling the keys in front of Perry's face. You just jingle the keys in front of him while you leave, and he just like bats at them. He like plays around with them until you get back. That's actually a good idea.
Like it's not something like so egregious that it shows like some form of inherent recklessness. No, I didn't think he'd go through my computer. I left him alone with it for 2 minutes. He did. It's my fuck up, okay? Something like that's not gonna happen again. So when the stream is over, you know, I go to DM Nick because even though I don't think I had like reasonable suspicion to believe he would do something like that, go through my computer, it's still like, you know, it's still a fuck up. So I go to message Nick and I go to say, you know, like I had no idea he was going to go through my computer because I didn't, right? I didn't. But I message Nick and I realize all of our DMs are wiped, which is like, that's fine. I don't blame him. Like if he thinks my shit's compromised right now, I'd wipe DMs too. Like there's no
Nick
problem
has always
with
struck
that.
me as a giant
But then
pussy. I mean, yeah. Like I guess to play devil's advocate, I can kind of understand where maybe like, especially during this Willie Mac stuff, like maybe Nick can get this idea that this was like some planned thing and that Nick feels like his trust has been betrayed and that was like a DM. But like at the same time, it's like, it's a meaningless DM. It's like, Nick, everybody already knows, right, that you don't like Queeman and Queeman doesn't like you. So what does it matter that Perry exposes that you said something mean to Queeman in a DM to Aiden, right? Like it's stating the obvious. Like I don't even know why you would be like upset by that. Like, yeah, you don't like Queeman. What? So I'm not surprised. Like none of us here are surprised. We all believe you don't like Queeman and Queeman doesn't like you. I think that's like the consensus. So I
go
don't
to
know.
DM saying like, yo, sorry, like I had no idea he was gonna go through my computer. And that's when I find out I'm blocked. I'm like, oh, okay. Then I go to check Twitter and I find out I'm also blocked. Or not blocked, sorry. No, I'm not blocked on Twitter. I'm unfollowed on Twitter. So I'm unfollowed on Twitter, I'm blocked on Discord. And I assume that amounts to a bridge burn, right? Because there was no message to me to say like, you know, what you did was fuck. Like there was no trying to talk to me about it or anything. I just think he burned the bridge.
I think he just wanted an excuse to burn the bridge.
To pretend like, you know, I'll say this. So you say because it was my bad. It was my bad, but it's not like some malicious fucking thing. It was a mistake. I am a human being. I was lacking. I made a mistake. I didn't expect him to go through my computer. He did. It's my fucking bad. Like, I'm a person. Okay? It's not gonna be my last mistake. I just have to, like, I learned from this one, right?
Oh, he's voice cracking a bit. Interesting.
But I would just expect, like, somebody I consider
Tell
a
us your
friend
deepest thoughts on
to
Oreos.
maybe grant.
I am a big fan of Oreos, to be fair. Like, I love... Oh, you're making me want to go get Oreos, actually. I am a bit of a fan of Oreos, to be fair. Like, I do enjoy me a good Oreo from time to time. So, I can't lie. I can't lie. I do like me some Oreos. I do like Oreos. Oreos rule. I mean, they do. Which kind? Just the regular Oreos. I don't really like the flavored double. Oh, double stuffed. Yeah, double stuffed. You mean like that? Yeah, I fuck with double stuffed. I don't like the mega stuff. Too much. It's too much. Mega stuffed is too much. Double stuffed is just right. Thins are also not that bad, but I just, thins are, they are what they are. They're basically just the cookie, which the cookie is fine. Like, cookies are good. The cookie is good on the Oreo, but the cream is what makes the Oreo. It's the cream, man. It's the cream. If it's just the cookie part of the Oreo, you're basically just, I'd rather just have a regular cookie. I'm not going to eat the fucking cookie alone. The cream is what makes the cookie good, right? You got to put the cream with the cookie, and then it's perfect. The cake ones were good too. I never had any of those. Nick double stuffed Oreo. Nick mega stuffed Oreo. I saw some Swedish fish Oreos. Don't know about that. Probably gonna be disgusting. I'm gonna be honest. I never really cared for the flavor. I think I had like the Halloween style ones, but they were like, it wasn't like it was a flavored kind. It was like the cream was just a different color. I think those are like the only ones. I also have a thing of Oreos that I've saved, which I shouldn't have saved. I'm probably gonna get rid of. I don't want to open the packaging though. It was the Pokemon one. I bought two. So I bought one to eat and I bought one to save. But then I was like, I don't really want to keep the Oreos in the container, but like, I guess I will. And I just have it. Like, I just like saved it for some reason. I was just like, oh, hell yeah. It's got like Pokemon on the packaging and everything, but I don't know what to do with it. I've had it for like a while. I love all gummies. I love gummies. JK, I don't really like Oreos. It's all cream for me. Mira, Jesus Christ, dude. We gotta get you under control, dude. We gotta get you under control. I don't really like Oreos is a crazy statement. How about this? Chips Ahoy or Oreos? Chips Ahoy or Oreos? Which one? Which one are we going for? Just eat the Oreos and keep the container? Yeah, but I don't want to open it, though. Because when you open it, you, like, peel off the, you peel off the top part, and then it, like, rips the... I didn't want to open it. I wanted to keep it intact. Oreos clear. Send them to get graded and put them in one of those 9.9 boxes. Send my Oreos to get graded. Mira's so based. That is true. Mira is pretty based. Hi, Fox. After this, I wanted to watch the grand final of the Sand Rally, but, like, Zach isn't here. And, like, I don't want to leave, like, Zach in the dust here. Most people aren't here, so I don't want to leave, like, most people in the dust here. So I think I'm actually going to save him. I was a little worried stream was going to be kind of quiet today and not as many viewers because I'm so late to the stream today. Oreos 1,000 feet of dirt, then Chips Ahoy. The fuck? Yeah, Oreos are better. Oreos are better, in my opinion, than Chips Ahoy. I do enjoy Chips Ahoy. I do enjoy them, but I'm here in the background working. Hi, Remy. Hi. But yeah, I knew today was going to be a smaller stream with less people just because I'm late. So I'm so late to stream. It's been a long time since I used to stream. I used to stream after work at like 8 o'clock at night back in the day. And then I used to, and then I switched to like 4, but then I've been doing it at like 12. So people probably thought I gave up on stream today, even though I'm going. What about Soft Batch? Well, they used to be good. What's Soft Batch? Nick Diorio used to cover interesting content, but now he's nothing short of an Ethan slave. Pretty much. I mean, and I think Nick used to make like actual interesting videos. I remember when he used to make good videos and stuff. It's kind of like Turkey Tom, where it's like, I remember when they used to make like really fun and enjoying, what's the wording for this? I used to like his old stuff, but then he just got into like streaming, and now he just basically jerks off the biggest man he can find. The fattest and largest of the bunch. If he could jerk him off, he will. Y'all sleep? Fig Newton's S tier? I've never had a Fig Newton. Oh, Famous Amos. Yeah, those cookies are good. I like those. I do like those. Those are really good. Those are a good set of cookies. Really nice set of cookies.
Some understanding, I guess. Like, he has a right to be angry if he thinks DMs are compromised, or to be annoyed. But to totally bridge burn, like, I feel like there's somebody on a fucking motorcycle.
Problem?
You wouldn't leave a bear alone next to a... But that is the statement or the implication that I disagree with. That because this guy's a provocative troll online, I now have reason to believe he's going to go through my computer while I'm not there.
That's kind of like what I was saying. Is like, I understand where Aiden's coming from. Like, yeah, Perry's like a troll on the internet, but like, when you're like meeting up with the guy and going out and getting dinner with him and stuff, it's like you're under the assumption that it's like, okay, I could probably trust you. Like, yeah, you're a troll online. You like to troll. You like to go a little crazy. You like to be silly. But I highly doubt you're gonna like check out like my messages with like Nicholas Diorio for after I leave you there for like maybe a minute or two while I go outside. Repping my set.
I don't think that one follows from the other. In this context, he's not a bear.
We'll probably cover the grand finale of the Marble Olympics tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Well, that indicates he was maybe
At a
looking for
normal time. At a
recuperation.
normal
If-
time, chat. I'll probably get on stream at like 12 tomorrow, like normal time. 12 or like 1 or 2, like the typical times that I get on. And we'll finally finish it up.
That's true, though. The other thing, and it's out there, so I'll talk about it. You know, he's coming about what Queeman's saying, and I, you know, validated Nick when I think he's made, like, Nick pointed something out to me, and I agreed that there was maybe, like, a mischaracterization.
Where's Jimbo and Zach
that Dior-
encrypted? Probably not here because it's a little late. I ate them. They're just not here because I'm kind of late to the stream today. It's already, for me, it's 7 p.m. and everyone on the East Coast is probably like 10 or 11 or something. Or like for them, it's like 8 p.m. or something. They're probably like either sleeping or they're like doing something else. They probably assumed that I just wasn't going to stream today. They probably just assumed that I wasn't going to stream. Because I didn't get on until like 5. I didn't get on stream until 5. So yeah, they probably just assumed I wasn't going to stream today.
necessarily like the last one off the train and everything, right? I would agree that that's probably not very accurate, right? There are other criticisms against him that I think are far more accurate. But then it makes me feel like I felt like there was a friendship, and it was just I was like the intermediary guy to like reform someone's image.
It's 10
on,
here
like,
on the
this
East
side of
Coast.
the
Yeah, I was
community.
gonna say it's like 10.
And it's my mistake for thinking there was a friendship, right? I mean, I met him, you know, in real life.
See, the East Coast people who are here are the ones who are usually here when it's like super late. They're the ones that are just like still up, fucking around, still up. Yeah, yeah. Or like Mira's here because like she watches like Dickers or something.
You know, he gave me some good advice for my channel, that kind of shit. And like, I've known the guy for several years. But it kind of makes me feel, I don't know, like a bit used, I guess.
Why does he feel so used?
People thought, the same about Salvo until they realized he was the same IRL. Yeah. It's a mistake. I'm sorry. I'm too trusting, I guess. Sorry.
Central time for me, it's only 9 p.m. God damn. I stay up till 5 to 6 a.m. generally. That's true. It's 12 p.m. here. 12 p.m. Oh, damn. You're like fucking in the future, dude. Jesus, Remy's in the fucking future. Remy, it's 2028. Remy's in 2028. Wait, Remy is in literally the day 2028. What the hell? Or, sorry, 2028. Fuck, what am I saying? It's August 28th for him. 2025, dude. What the fuck? Friday? Wait, is today Thursday? Today's not Thursday, right? Today's Wednesday. Are you sure it's not Thursday, Remy? Earth is still standing. You got me a little worried there, Remy. I thought it was Thursday already. I was gonna shit my pants a bit.
Aiden, Parry, open your... Parry's not... There's no... I'm meeting up... If I was in your country, and you're like some, of course, of age, some random viewer of mine, and you want to go like hop on a stream, have a few beers, I'd go fucking do it. I'd go do it. I love me.
See, that's like stupid though. Like this is where I learned like Aiden might be a little silly in the head. Because like I wouldn't do that. Like I wouldn't do that. Like listen, as much as I love my audience, as much as I love my audience, I do. Like you guys are awesome and I enjoy you guys. Like I'm not going to go and get a beer with you guys and like, you know, boot up a stream and stream with you guys. Like it's just not something I'm going to do. Like, I don't think that's like the right thing to do. Like, if you meet like your chatters, and I don't mind meeting my chatters. Like, that's not my problem. My problem isn't like, don't ever meet your chatters, never meet your chatters. It's like, no, like if you ever go to a place and you're like, I'll be here, you know, it's like if you guys want to meet up or say hi or something, you can. You want to go and give like be like, oh, I want to meet my favorite streamer or whatever, you can do that. Like, that's fine. But I wouldn't like personally go out with my chatters and like stream with them, bring them to like the place I'm staying, or like go get food with them, go eat out with them, like go hang out with them for a day or something. Like, I don't know. Like, I understand he likes meeting new people and I enjoy meeting new people too, but I probably wouldn't go that far. Like, that seems a little silly. Because you never know. Like, some of these people, you never know. Like, Mira might be like a fucking cold-blooded like serial killer, and she might just like wear my skin on her face or something. Like, I don't fucking know. Colton was originally trying to get Aiden and Lumpy to meet up with him and Kel when he was in Cali for Legoland. Well, you don't like alcohol, not that's true. I don't like alcohol, but I just mean like you wouldn't drink a beer anyway. That's true. This fool don't drink beer. I do not. It's just smart not to extend that invite for a lot of reasons. Yeah, it's smart to just not extend the invite. Like, I love my chatters and I love talking to you guys, and I'm sure you guys are like normal people who aren't like evil or anything, but it's just like for my own safety, my own well-being, and for your guys' safety and your well-being, because you don't even know me on that extent. You don't know me that well. Like, just because I stream and I'm the streamer doesn't mean you know me that well. For everybody's safety and stuff, it's better to just leave it at like, whoa, you're Marcus, holy shit, hi Marcus, and you like maybe handshake or like maybe give out like a friendly hug or something, you know, greet, and then I have to go, you know, I gotta go places, or I'm doing other things. You're in severe danger of Mira stealing Riru away from you. That is true. That is another thing. I have a wife, all right? Last thing I need is my chatters to be meeting my wife, all right? Last thing I need is for them to try to steal my wife. That'd be evil as fuck. No, she's just at work. I drink 100 beers with Aaron. Remy, may I join you too?
Meeting strangers, okay? So now I know Parry. I've spoken to Parry, but it's like he's not like my guy or whatever the fuck. We're cool. I was going to this because, as I said, I'm trying to go to as many countries as possible. I went to his country. He lives here. He's the only person I know that lives here, and I thought it could be fine.
I feel like Aiden is kind of used to being close and meeting up with YouTube people, just hearing about his past. Oh, what about his past? Did he used to do that? Like, was that something he used to do? Is that something he just used to do? Maybe.
But there's someone else I need to call out, to be honest with you.
Someone,
this is the other
he's gonna
thing,
call
right?
somebody else out. Okay.
Somebody
okay.
was fucking saying, oh wait, my fucking hairy legs are on cam. I'm not wearing long pants. Fuck.
Whoa, can I see that actually? Oh!
Honest with you. Oh, and this is the other thing, right?
Oh my. Oh. Oh.
Somebody was fucking saying, oh wait, my fucking hairy legs are on cam. I'm not wearing long
He was in
pants.
commentary since he
Fuck.
was a teen. Well, yeah, that's true.
Somebody else
He's been
was
knowing these
saying,
guys for a while, I guess.
that
He's been online doing this
I
stuff
just
for a
realized
while.
what I did. That was a mistake. Somebody else was saying,
I knew a girl in high school who
that-
got sex trafficked that way, Mira. Not even kidding. I mean, yeah, my parents scared me into believing I'm gonna get kidnapped and trafficked if I meet anyone online. For the most, like, here's the thing. For the most part, you're not gonna get like fucking kidnapped if you meet somebody online. But like when you meet people online, you're typically meeting them because you've known them for like an extended period of time. Like if you have an online friend and you've been knowing them for years and years and years, like you've known them for long enough to be like, I trust you. I know you're not like a bad person or something. Like I know, like if you guys know what each other looks like, where you guys live and all that stuff, and you guys like know each other almost on like a personal level, like yeah, meeting up with that person in real life is probably not a big deal and it's probably fine. And they're probably not evil, right? Like if you've known this person for an extended period of time. But probably don't meet up with, like, for example, Purple Perry. Like, no offense to Aiden. Me personally, I wouldn't even meet up with Purple Perry because I barely know the guy. I've known the guy for like maybe a couple months. I'm pretty sure Aiden's probably only known the guy for a couple months. It's like I wouldn't meet up with somebody that I've known for a couple months, especially a guy that I don't even know like on a personal level. You know?
Stop. That's just how I sit.
Let me meet you, Marcus.
That's how I fucking sit. I'm sorry.
Dude, I'd use a drink protector around Perry.
So
Perry would eat you.
what I was saying, I don't remember what the fuck I was saying. Oh yeah, so then someone was like, because like Perry's like, earlier in the night you were teasing at it. I did the blue ball meme while we were both drunk, where it's like, I'm an intermediary.
Ryan isn't going to give you a choice. That is true.
Both sides come to me at the other, and I'm not going to tell you shit or something like that. I don't think I didn't say Diorio's name. I just said I'm an intermediary or whatever. If I don't understand how me like doing the blue ball.
That Radiohead is.
What the fuck?
Like,
what the?
Zionist coded. So we shoplift.
What the? Where is this coming from?
Immigration's been a problem in the UK. No. Why'd you say no?
What the fuck?
And damn sure do not bring them to your place. Good grief, you don't know if they will just start appearing at your place randomly.
Where is this?
Yeah, I mean that's also true. Like I understand in his circumstance he's staying at a hotel, so like you bring Perry over to a hotel. Obviously you don't live at the hotel. You're only staying there for probably a couple days and then you're leaving. But like yeah, I wouldn't meet up with anybody like and bring them to like my home or anything. That's probably like a really bad idea. But I don't think Aiden would do that. I don't think Aiden's like bringing people to his home. I think he means more like if he's traveling to a place and you live in the place and you want to meet up with him or whatever, then he'll meet up with you or something. Go get like a drink or maybe something to buy, you know, something to eat. Perry left a speaker in his drawer.
This audio coming from?
He's like playing shit.
Make them so people can buy them and own them and stop them being owned by landlords. In the last 10 years.
What? Where is this audio coming from?
NHS, 2 million children in poverty in the UK. Allegedly, that is due to immigration. Would you have any thoughts on
what?
I think it's not due to immigration.
The prophecy will fulfill me
Huh?
and Marcus will conquer. Yes, yes, yes.
Sort of underutilizing the NHS what it could really be. It's nothing to do with immigration.
What is? My volume isn't even on.
We're a nation of immigrants.
Where is this audio coming from? Hold on.
Perry installed a virus onto your computer. Aiden better check himself for AirTags.
I just figured it out. I guess I had pocket clicked on Willie Mac Show's Twitter, and a video on Willie Mac Show's Twitter came up. Got it.
Pocket clicked. Dude,
Okay, I
my
didn't know what
phone
was
did.
happening.
Dude, my phone randomly earlier before I started stream. I was just doing something. I don't remember what I was doing, but my phone was off. My phone was off, and then all of a sudden I just hear Dickers talking. I heard Dickers talking, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I got freaked out. I freaked the fuck out. I was like, "What? Dickers?" It's like, "Dickers? Hello? Dickers?" And then for some reason, turns out my fucking phone randomly went on to Dicker's stream. Why is Perry such an asshole? He's incapable of being nice. Come on now. Perry's silly. He did a silly, you know, he's just a silly little troll guy. He's like a little troll guy, a little silly troll guy. Like that's what he does. He's like a little troll guy. That's like what he does, yeah. That's like his whole thing. That's like his whole shtick, you know, yeah. Dickers in yo home. Yeah, that's what I thought. I literally was like freaking out. I was like, wait. I was like, no fucking shot. Dickers is at my house. I was literally like, there's no way. There's no way Dickers is in my home. They finally freed Mriga Castro. They did.
Now, for some reason, I didn't realize I was coming from my phone.
Dude, why is Aiden's fucking coffee cup so fucking tiny? And
Anyways.
why does he drink it like that? Why does he drink like a little... Oh, don't say that word. Hello, Marisa. Hello, Garcia. He's hiding in your closet. I would use a drink protector around Dickers, but he's probably too poor to buy. I haven't been active on these parts. He might be drinking. You can trust me. I don't drink alcohol. So there you go. You can trust me. I have a wife. You can trust me. And then does it anyways because I'm fucked up and evil. I'm here to greet you. I am the greeter.
You know, I did, but like that's not even like a point. The fucking blue ball shit, like it was a meme. It's something that everybody does, right? There was no leak in that. The only leak that occurred because someone went on my computer without my consent. Okay, that is the only leak that happened, and it was a mistake on my part to leave it open for that 2 minutes while he wasn't there, while I wasn't there in the room. That was stupid. Okay, but that's the only leak. And then you have this fucking moron, I'm sorry, dude. J-Stock is so dumb. J-Stock has like this like vague memory of something he thinks happened, regardless if it happened or not.
See,
and then he
you may
states it
respond. We are
dogmatically,
friendly.
and then like has to get corrected. He's like, yeah, Aiden told me about this. It's like, this happened a day ago. How could I tell you? The DM from Nick came a day ago. How could I tell you about this months ago? That makes no fucking... He has like no idea what's going on. He's like always like trying to figure it out in the moment.
He's shitting on
Like,
J-Stock because J-Stock talked about it and said something about like it being a DM from like months ago. Oh, okay. No, J-Stock is just retarded. J-Stock is just retarded then. J-Stock is just a silly little retard guy. So yeah.
sounding like someone that's trying to figure it out. He like states everything like factually, dogmatically. I'm never in VC off stream with this guy. There was like one time, and I didn't leak anything to him in that VC. Sorry, not one time. There were 2 times we're in VC, and then there was like a public spicy VC months ago.
You're
setting
scaring
up
the poor little
yeah.
fella.
I wonder why Chud don't... Well, no, I just, like... On J-Stock's end, all I'd ask is... If you have, like, a memory of something that you're not sure of... Maybe go and, like... Say that you think, instead of, this is what happened. And, like, don't, like, state your, like, memory... super dogmatically, because you know from prior reference, i.e. what happened with Chud and Willie, that... And I'm the same way. I misremember things all the time. But if I don't have, like...
Okay, I don't know how he could even talk about this for an hour. Did he really talk about this for like an hour? No, he went on to talk about like something else. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I think Aiden like is retarded because he like has too much trust in people. Silly little guy, silly little Jew guy. Too much trust, silly Jew, silly. That's what I think. That's what me thinks. Me thinks yes. Is there anything else that's going on that I should really I mean, I know there's the Destiny stuff, and I know there's more stuff with Destiny. But is there anything else that I can really look into? Because I don't really know what to even cover with the Destiny stuff. I'll be brutally honest. I don't really know what to cut. Is there any other dramas? If I ever hang out with someone or invite people over, I'm not really fearful they'll go through my DMs. Well, yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. I did say that earlier, that like I gave Aiden the benefit of the doubt and was like, to be fair, like if I'm choosing to hang out with Perry, my first instinct is not to think that this guy's gonna like search through my shit. So like that is fair. But I do think Aiden has like a little bit too much trust, especially like with Perry. It's like he is a known troll in the community. Like, does it surprise me that Perry did it? Not really. But I don't think Perry's like super duper evil for doing it. Like it's a harmless message with Nicholas Diorio. It's like, you know, was it really scummy of him to invade it? Very, very shitty. He probably shouldn't have done that. But I mean, all he did was look for a message with Nicholas Diorio. It's not the end of the world. Making a video. It's out on Monday. Just wait for that. I'll wait for it. I'll wait for it, Mrao. I don't know if Aiden could have foreseen this. I mean, yeah, Aiden couldn't have foreseen it. I agree. I agree that Aiden couldn't have foreseen it. But I think when he said earlier, I do think the thing he said earlier, when he said like, I'm just like that type of guy. I'll like, if someone wants to meet up and get a drink and like be on stream, I'll have them on stream. I just don't think you should do that as like a streamer. I don't think you should do that, even with just like random chatters, or hell, even like Destiny from CSAM to prison. She was 17. Is this like a I love this shit, dude. I love it when the thumbnails always have like that. She was this, she was that. She was 15, she was 16, she was 17. From CSAM to prison is crazy. Is this your video? I'm so excited for this, dude. I'm excited. I'm kind of excited. I'm getting a little excited. I'm getting a little shaky. Hi, Tyrone. Hi, freshly 17. Yeah, I should have said freshly 17. 2 hours and some change. God dang. Marcus, she was 17. I know she was 17, man. I know. We know that now. We know that now. She was 17. Yeah, I'm gonna probably have to. I'm gonna hold out till Mrao's video to cover Destiny for sure. That'd be fun. Videos like 20 minutes at most. Considering doing a food shops video too. That would be awesome. Yes, yes, yes. Please, please, please. Make the 17 red. Have the she's only 17 play. Have the song She's Only 17 play in the background of the video. Oh, dude, it makes me every time Rel like takes a second to make like videos, it makes me want to make videos again. But I know like my videos aren't good. I know I don't make like very well put together videos. But it makes me want to I really want to start doing videos again. Like I really want to start like just making like some videos, even if they're like stupid or retarded. I miss the days. I miss the days. Needs the red text like Indian. True. I want to do it like Gamma does it, but the problem is Gamma like doesn't do anything with his, you know, like he's like rich. You guys know Gamma. He's like rich. Gamma's like extremely wealthy and rich, and he has like a bunch of money that he like has saved up, and he could do all this shit. He could like make videos and live stream. That's what I want to do, man. I want to make videos and live stream. That's what I want to do, man. Kind of like Gamma style. That's what I want. I want Gamma style. Pay me to edit. Well, that's true. I could pay you to edit. If Gamma is rich, then why is he Mexican? Honestly, I couldn't tell you. That's a bit of a loaded question. Tough question to answer. Use a Mama Max singing background image behind Destiny. True Gamma LARPs being poor. Marcus, forgive my question. Have you seen Raja? If you have and covered it, it's all good. What's Raja? I actually don't even know what Raja is. What is Raja? What the fuck is a Raja? What is a Raja? What is Raja? What is that? What does that mean? Mrao, I watched the Minecraft video yesterday. I don't know if you watched the whole thing while we were on stream. I don't know if you were there for it, but we watched the whole thing. All two and a half hours? All 2.5 hours of it. It was awesome, dude. That was probably one of the greatest videos of all time. That was one of the greatest videos of all time. Oh, Raja Jackson. Oh, he's the dude. Okay, he's the live streamer who he's the guy who almost killed another guy while boxing, right? Let's see. Yeah, that situation was a little fucked up, dude. That guy has something wrong with him. Was he at least arrested? Is there any, like... I don't want to cover the... Okay. I'll just watch it from here. But just to let you guys... I don't even know... I don't think I should watch this. It's kind of evil and fucked up, actually. He has no control over his emotions, and men who can't control emotions are mad dangerous. Not arrested. Okay, he has erectile dysfunction. Yeah, that was insane. Brutal, violent attack rampage. Jackson's son almost killed a fake wrestler. Yeah, I was going to say, be careful if you show it on stream. I want to see the aftermath, not the actual punching, because it was on a live stream that he did it on. But he afterwards started having, like, a... I don't want to see the part when he hits him here. I want to see this, I think.
Social media videos have...
No, it's not that. He had like a bit of a... I don't want to see the part when he like hit him. That's not what I want to see. I want to see the part when he like afterwards, like on stream, started walking down the street, like talking about like he started rambling. Hitting someone while they're unconscious over and over again is so fucking evil, I can't imagine. He landed 23 shots on an unconscious man. 23 is crazy. He had like he started going on like a bit of a rampage, not rampage, but a rampant like he just like was it was on a live stream. He was streaming it. I swear to God, I could be wrong, but I thought he was streaming it. Then afterwards he walked away or walked out the place or whatever, and he was walking down the street, and then he just started talking about how he was like, I'm so sick of people treating me like this, man. I'm so sick of it, man. I'm so sick of it. And I was just like, what the fuck? What is this guy talking about? He's a portal, bro. Demons running in and out of him. He has no peace. No peace. Let's get him some peace, chat. Let's get him some peace. Here, let's see. How was he not arrested? How was he like not arrested though? That kind of confuses me a little bit because like I feel like there's a certain level where it goes way too far. Right? Is Raja Jackson like is he like an ex? Did he used to fight? Did he used to do stuff? Like is he like a wrestler of some sorts, or does he used to do stuff like that? A 25 professional MMA fighter. So he's an MMA fighter. Okay. Okay, this thing says a 25-year-old professional MMA fighter Okay. He's just the son? Okay, he's the son of Rampage Jackson. If he's an up-and-coming MMA fighter, he might have, like... He might have sustained, like, a head injury ever? He might have, maybe. Unless he's had some pretty bad upbringing or something. This guy's got, like, issues with his head. Boxers or briefs? Which one's which? Boxers, I think. I'd take a boxer over a brief. I don't really know. I'm not 100% sure, man. I'll be honest. He's getting a lot of opportunities from his father, but he's still super dangerous in the ring. Also, I got distracted, but apparently he had a concussion a few days before. Oh, see, that's what I'm saying is, like, this guy maybe has suffered a few head injuries. He had a concussion a couple days before this event. He might have suffered concussions previously. Not just the one, right? Not just the one, but previously. He's probably also suffered other concussions. I wouldn't be surprised if this guy's suffered a few and he's just like struggling. He's got some screws loose in his fucking brain. How you not know boxers are tighty whities? I don't know, man. Still, he almost killed a man. No, he definitely, like, just because you might be suffering from, like, some form of, like, CTE or something, let's say, like, you're suffering from, like, CTE, it still doesn't, like, excuse, like, any form of, like, terrible behavior you might inflict on another individual. It still doesn't excuse that at all. Like, probably don't do, like, evil, fucked up shit. Probably don't be, like, evil. Probably don't do, like, anything evil. But, I mean, I'm just saying, like, I think he's probably doing it because he's probably suffered from some sort of head injury of some sorts. I don't think this guy, like, in nature is just, like, a really evil, bad person. I feel like when you do something on the level that he did, like, when you just continuously keep punching guys and then afterwards you start, like, rambling about how, like, people are just so mean to you or something, like, I think that's, like, that's where you have to start drawing the line, and, like, this is probably, like, some sort of, like, he's suffering, like, from some sort of trauma in his, like, brain or something. He doesn't know how to, like, fucking think for himself. He's too retarded to think for himself. Not saying that the concussion is an excuse, but an explanation. Yeah, an explanation, yeah. Probably sheds some light onto, like, what's going on in this guy's, like, fucking head. Sheds a bit of a light into what's going on in this guy's mind. Let's see. Let's see if I can find... I just want to find the part when he's, like, fucking rambling to himself. Not the... I don't want to... Yeah. This. I think it's this. Oh, dude, he's got blood on his shirt. Oh, my fucking God. Jesus Christ.
Tired of motherfuckers playing with me, bro. Real shit. One of them a bitch and fucking bit me. I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me and shit. Think I'm always playing and shit. Call me bitch and shit. Not no fucking bitch, bro. At the end of the day, I'ma stand up for my fucking self because I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me, bro. Real shit.
Like, see, this is what I mean. Like, let's say, like, the guy in the ring, like, called him a bitch or something. His reaction to that is to, like, beat the shit out of him till a pulp. Like, he's gotta have a few screws loose, like, in his mind. He can't comprehend or understand how to, like, handle, like, being called a bitch or something. Maybe it's just poor upbringing. Maybe he was just, like, bad parenting. I don't know, man. He might be on drugs, possibly, maybe.
Come on, man. We leaving, man. We're walking away, bro. Let's not take it serious. Let's go. Come on, bro.
Who is this? What in the fuck am I looking at? Who is that? He's too sensitive. He's missing a frontal lobe. Also, maybe alcoholic. Who is this dude? Who is this guy? What is this? That dude in the blue is... That dude in the blue is no one. Cloud Chaser. That's cryptid. Don't be mean. Don't be mean.
walking away, bro. Let's not take it serious. Let's go. Come on, Roger. Let's go. Let's go, Roger. Let's go. Roger, let's go. Roger, I'm telling you, let's go. You listen to me. Listen to me, Roger. You need to listen to me right now, Roger. Let's go.
I don't
Let's
give a
go.
fuck. You guys trying to jump me and shit?
Let's go.
You ain't gonna do shit to me, bro.
Let's go,
You
Roger.
can't do shit to me. You can't fuck with
Roger,
me, bro.
Roger, let's go.
You can't fuck with me.
Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Don't
Yeah,
worry
you chopper.
Evil. Evil. He has no self-control. Not, oh, I don't want to see that top part. He has no self-control. No self-control. Forever in daddy's shadow complex, while dad and the rest of the world actively feed into his insecurities for the reaction. Bacon spitting. Yeah, I was going to say, like, it could be just, like, it maybe isn't maybe a head trauma thing, but more so, like, it could just be poor upbringing from, like, just poor parenting. He doesn't know how to handle his own emotions, like, properly. He has no way of, like, someone calls him a bitch and he thinks the proper reaction is to be, like, punch the shit out of him and stuff. To be fair, he is in MMA and he's probably, I'm assuming his dad is also MMA. So I, not to be like a dick to MMA fighters, all right? Not to be like rude, okay? But there are some MMA fighters who are hotheads who would like probably punch a bitch for just saying like one little thing. They're kind of hotheads. They're kind of retarded. And to be fair, apparently he was in the military, so might have PTSD. Interesting. So he's in the military, if I recall correctly. Punching someone unconscious over and over like that is definitely is attempted murder. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I don't want to watch the video because I don't know how safe that is to actually watch on stream. I don't think that's safe to watch on stream. I don't know what about it is, but I mean, I'm assuming everybody's seen it. I'm assuming everybody has fucking seen it. He's basically it's fake wrestling. Obviously, it's fake wrestling. He picks the guy up, throws him to the ground, and it's like, oh yeah, that's a wrestling move. And then he like actually starts laying punches. Like typically, you don't actually lay a punch, or if you do lay a punch, you want to make it look real. You maybe lay like one punch and you try to make it as soft as possible. You don't actually land a punch. He starts actually wailing on this guy like over and over and over again. The guy's like bleeding. It was like fucked up, dude. And then if I'm not mistaken in the video, a bunch of people try to grab him and he's still trying so hard to punch the guy, which is like, first of all, I don't know what the guy has said. I don't know what the guy said to him that made him react this way, but he says in this video, like, oh, go on, man. I'm sick of these people. Like, I'm sick of these. What does he say?
Tired of motherfuckers playing with me, bro.
Tired of motherfuckers playing with me, bro. Sick of these people calling me bitches and shit, man. I'm here defending myself, man. Like, come on, dude. He wasn't gonna hurt you. He's a fake wrestler. If he called you a bitch, he's probably calling you a bitch for, like, the entertainment value, not for anything else. He should know that. It could be a mixture of things. It definitely could be a mixture of things. Like, this guy, if he does MMA fighting, right? MMA fighting, there is an obvious risk of head trauma all the time. Like, there's people who get... Fuck, I'm losing my voice. I gotta drink water. I have seen the video. No, I've seen the video, Tyrone. I just don't remember. I couldn't recall the video fully. But, he had to hype himself up more because he knew he was deep in the hole already. Yeah, pretty much. The guy lost most of his teeth? Jesus Christ. But, like, with MMA fighting comes head trauma injuries. Like, a lot. And, I mean, there's MMA fighters who get put into, like, vegetative states because of, like, some of the fighting that happens. So, like, I wouldn't be surprised if this is, like, a combination of just being, like, some celebrity's kid who, like, just got, like, this awesome upbringing and got everything he's ever wanted, and he's, like, kind of like a Nepo baby almost. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if this is just, like, a case of, like, Nepo baby, but mixed with, like, maybe some form of, like, head trauma injury stuff that he's dealt with, where he's, like, maybe struggling with, like, some form of, like, way to properly handle his, like, emotions, and violence is, like, kind of the only thing he can respond with. That's what I'm thinking, maybe. That's what I'm thinking. Still not an excuse. Not an excuse to do what he's done. This guy's like a dangerous person. You should probably I would argue that what he did is attempted murder, and he should probably like at least get like some form of punishment. He shouldn't be able to just walk away. Like, I feel like if you start wailing on a guy, landing in 23 punches on a guy and make him bleed to the point where he's lost his teeth, you should probably suffer some sort of punishment. Even if it's just like a financial punishment or something. Mad insecure, so he has to prove something. Yeah. Hold on, what is this? Earlier this month, Rampage Jackson revealed that he saved up bail money for his son Raja since he knew that he wasn't going to college.
Raja,
what is this?
His oldest son, whole life. I knew them two wasn't going to college, and my two Japanese kids, I knew that it was going to college, so I saved up college tuition for the two Japanese kids and bail money for Raja and his brother. So
bail money for Raja and his brother. Is that like, listen, hear me out, Chad. Is that not like, this guy probably isn't a good dad, bro. Like, he's prepping for his kids to get arrested. He's saving up bail money for his kid. He almost said Japanese mrigas. Yeah, he almost did. He's prepping for his fucking kids to get arrested. That's not a good thing. That's not good. I would never. Why would you ever prep for your kid's fucking bail? Unless you feel like your kid is like irresponsible and like a bad kid. Some states have a separate crime for mayhem, which is permanently injuring someone, and that's a separate felony with tons of time. If that guy gets permanent damage, he could get even more fucked. I'm pretty sure he's actually doing all right now. I think there was a picture of him like in the hospital, and he looks like he's doing. It looks like he's doing better. It looks like he's doing better. I don't know what the guy's name is. So does Rampage here? Does Rampage Jackson, does he have adopted kids too? Does he have like 2 adopted Japanese kids? I don't know what the guy's name, but I think I saw like a picture of him in the hospital, and he was like with his family, and he was like, he looked like he was doing good. That's just what black people do, Marcus? If you've ever seen any clips of Rampage streaming, he's nasty, disrespectful, vulgar. He only is a decent person to avoid punishment from law. Really? Damn, Tyrone, first-hand experience. Fucking Tyrone.
don't fuck with him.
Don't fuck with him.
I'm just gonna bail him out.
Damn! Wait, what? He goes to jail. I'm gonna just bail him out. Bro, such poor parenting.
Hey, that's hey, I think that's a
Oh, you don't.
Oh, what is this? What is this? Roger Jackson almost gets into a fight after a wrestler smashes a drink on his head.
You don't know me?
Hell no. Yeah.
Hey, that's hey, I think that's a
Oh, you don't.
He's not a
Look at that big old belly. Look at that big old belly. Oh, he's got a big one on him. Big old belly, rotund and carrying it around. Oh, he's all big. My family's inheritance is just bail money passed down from generations. Watch his hands when he cracks the beer hand.
Hey, I think that's a
Oh, you don't. He's not a fucking worker, bro. Calm down.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
You're good.
What the fuck was that?
You don't sell it?
Dude, he's not a fucking
Bro.
worker, bro.
What the fuck was that? Hold on. I don't play that shit, bro.
Oh, sorry.
Nah, I will fuck him
we're
up,
good.
bro.
I know
No,
you will.
no.
We're good.
I will
Sorry
fuck
about
him
that.
up, bro.
I know you will.
I don't play that shit.
Sorry about that, bro.
Nah, I will.
They were
fuck
heated,
him
man.
up,
They're
bro.
heated.
I got you.
I do not play that shit at all.
Nah, I got you.
He hits his own hand with it. Yeah, it was probably a prop can.
Apologize for that, man. Fix that.
You don't know me?
You don't know me? What is this? The event owners allowed him to step in the ring and throw real punches against the man he beat up. Says the event owners allowed it. Yeah, but okay. When the event owners tell you that you're allowed to throw like real punches, they probably just mean like, hey, you can like punch the guy. You could like, you could like punch the guy. Like I said, if you want to make it look as realistic as possible, the guy could probably handle like a punch to the face, like probably one punch or something. And you got to probably do a little soft punch or something. I don't think they mean like 23, like full on just continuously hitting him, even when he's unconscious. Like, let's say he's unconscious and you stop. It's like, no one's going to be mad at you, right? Like, no one's going to be mad at you if you accidentally knock a guy out while doing a wrestling match. Like, okay, no one's going to be like, everybody's going to look at that and probably be like, oh, he got up once he realized he was unconscious and he like apologized and stuff. It's like, it's whatever, you know, it's like, this is wrestling. It happens. Like, sometimes it can happen. No, dude, you were literally like adamant about punching the shit out of this guy. And then afterwards you fled the scene and was like, I ain't letting people treat me like I'm a bitch. Defrost the meat, yo. Defrost the meat? Prepare your meat? Okay, I'm standing up right now. Gonna plop that shit down. Marcus, I have a controversial question about this. What's the controversial question about this? Let's hear it, Remy. Let's hear it. Let's hear it, Bubby. Also, I don't know what meat she's talking about. She literally, I don't know what meat she's talking about. Jimbo! Jimbo! Time to defrost my meat. Time to defrost my meat. Oh, my meat. Remy the Rat. Yeah, Remy the Rat. Oh, it's like Remy from the Minecraft video. From Minecraft. Are people extra angry and vocal about this because it's a black guy beating the shit out of a white guy? No, I think this is probably like, you get the same outrage if it was like a white guy and a black. I think you'd actually get, I'll be brutally honest, you probably get more outrage if this was like a white dude doing this to like a black guy. Like, let's say the roles were reversed. Let's say the white dude, the big dude, picked up Raja here and threw him on the ground and punched the shit out of him. I'm not trying to make this into like a race thing, all right? I'm not trying to make this into a race thing, but like if that happened, this would probably be on a much wider scale. I'm gonna be brutally honest. This would probably be on a much wider scale. There'd be a much bigger outrage of wanting the white guy to get arrested. But like for like Raja here, he's probably not going to get arrested and he's probably going to walk it off scot-free and just continue to stream and just do his own thing because he's black. If this was Logan Paul beating the fuck out of Mike Tyson like this, if it was Logan Paul versus Mike Tyson, that would probably be like a regular match. But let's say Logan Paul like wasn't in a match with Mike Tyson. They were just fucking around and then he started wailing on Mike Tyson. People would be fucking pissed, like outraged. That would stir up an insane amount of outrage because it's violence on a black dude. It's violence on a minority, which a lot of people are very against. Like people are very against that. Like I'm gonna be brutally honest, brother. There's probably like, there's a lot of fucking white people who get beaten that nobody talks about. Nobody's talking about white people getting their fucking shit rocked. The only reason why this is being talked about is because this is on a kick stream. This happened like publicly. And this guy is also related to like a famous person. So the eyes are being drawn to it. But like for the most part, like most people don't really give a fuck about this. Now, obviously this is not like a race thing. I don't think this has anything to do with like race. But that's kind of like my point. That's kind of like my point. Nobody's bringing up race. Like nobody's looking at this situation and being like, oh god, fucking black dude wailing on a white guy, race, whatever. If this was the role reverse, dude, and it was a white guy beating up a black dude, I'm sorry, but like everybody would be crying to the fucking heavens about how this is like a hate crime or something because it's a white guy doing it to a black guy. Like, I'm sorry, but that's what would happen. Like, nobody would think critically about like what could be the reasoning for why it's happening. They'd just be crying that it's like a hate crime for the most part. You think we'd be talking about how the guy had a bad parent and stuff if he wasn't black? I don't think nearly as much. No, that isn't true. We would be. What are you talking about? We would be. We talk about this stuff all the time with like, there's plenty of rich white parents that we talk about their kids being unstable and terrible. What are you talking about? What? We're talking about this being poor parenting because his dad has a reputation of being a shitty person. So like, yeah, of course we're talking about this in a sense of like bad parenting. This has nothing to do with his race. It has nothing to do with his race. If this was a white guy doing the same thing, he'd be experiencing extreme scrutiny to an insane degree compared to like Raja here. I'm being brutally honest, bro. Like that is true. Like, dude, killing, you have to understand something. Like in America, right? Killings happen all the time. Killings happen all the time, especially to white people. White people get fucking brutally murdered all the time. But you never see any form of outrage ever because it's a white person. Nobody gives a fuck. We're like the majority. We're the main people who live here. We're not minorities. We're not like the minority at all. Which I can understand, and I can understand that. I can understand why we don't get outraged over like a white person dying because again, it happens more to white people because there's more of us. So why would we be so outraged? But when it's typically like a black person getting shot unjustly or killed unjustly or something, it is typically going to become like an outrage. A lot of people, you know, get pissed off on an insane degree compared to like a white person dying. I'm just saying it could be a small part of the way things are portrayed, low-key, not like the main factor guiding the narrative. My first initiative was to think about his head trauma and head issues, which I think most people's idea is that this is because he does MMA fighting. Because according from my understanding, this Raja guy does MMA fighting. So I think most people are coming to the conclusion that it's probably head trauma, possibly. And then the second conclusion is bad parenting simply because his dad is just a bad parent. Like, he genuinely is a bad parent. Apparently, if this guy has a reputation of being a dick and a bad person, then I'd imagine it's probably piss poor parenting. But I think the same would go for a white guy. I think people would be asking the same question, like, how were you raised? Like, who's your fucking parents? Like, they'd probably be asking those questions. I think there's a valid amount of outrage. I think it's a valid amount. Yeah, I think Raj's situation has a very valid amount of outrage. I would say, like, if this was a roles reverse situation, if we really had to bring race into the conversation and say this was like a race circumstance, I think there would be more outrage. I think the outrage would increase if it was a white guy doing it to a black guy. Because let's be real here, dude. If somebody live streamed a white dude absolutely beating a black guy almost to death, that would turn into like headlines on every fucking, that would turn into headlines everywhere. That would turn into like the biggest, that'd probably become one of the biggest things to talk about. One white girl gets and got, what? Have you seen the whole gang coverage in Europe? What? Seen it. I'm the leader of one of those gangs too. The fuck? Who the fuck? That's not to say that like all of a sudden that makes like black people like some protected group or some random bullshit. I just mean like in general, it makes sense because they're a minority compared to white people who are not a minority. We're not the minority. We're the majority of the population of America. So when a white guy dies, nobody's batting really an eye because, you know, we make up the majority of the population. But when a white guy commits like, let's say, a hate crime against a black guy, you know, obviously they're the minority, we're the majority, and that's going to spark an outrage. Why can't we all just kiss a homie? I honestly would love that. I would honestly love that. It's always sad victim minority. It's not a small factor. The vast majority just make this assumption without looking at the circumstances. It's a huge factor. I do think in this circumstance, though, this is nothing to do with race. Like, I don't even think race is being brought up. Like, I think with the Raja situation, from my understanding and from what I've seen, it's literally just been like a collective, everybody's like, God damn, this guy's like fucked up. I don't think anybody's like drawing the race conclusion though. I just think Remy's the one who just brought up the question, which he's just asking a valid question, which I think is fair and fine. But yeah, I think this circumstance though, this circumstance has nothing to do with race. I don't think anybody's like talking about race or bringing up like, oh, wow, well, if the roles were reversed, you know, I don't think anybody's doing that, but. What would the narrative be if iDubbbz freaked like this on a black guy? They would be digging into his background, digging into Anissa, like so many have. True. Tyrone, did you hear that, man? Go ahead, start beating the shit out of white people, man. Go ahead. Marcus, stand up for white rights now. They'd start digging in her butt. They start digging in her butt. Cat Jam, yes, Pop Cat, kiss a homie, kiss a homie, kiss a homie. Hell yeah, dude. It's always fun when we got Fox Actual and Tyrone in here, man, because they're always doing the, you know, they're always following Zach's footsteps, even when Zach's not here. Yes. Yes. Kill. But yeah, like, it's like I said, I can understand why the outrage is a tad bit more for one or the other. But I do think, like, punishment should be equal on both ends. But I do understand why the outrage is a little bit more. I'm aware of it. I like that the outrage is more? Not really, but it's like I said, to be fair, we make up the majority of the population, so people are not as concerned of the white race as they are of the minority race. Digging that butt. Digging in that butt. If Zach was here, this would be 1000s. There'd be a lot. There'd be a lot, dude. Zach knows how to spam. Chat, I hate to end stream super early, but I think I gotta defrost some meat and probably prep for food tonight. My wife's coming home pretty soon, so I gotta make sure we have some food. Tomorrow I'll be live earlier though, so yeah, 12. I'll be live earlier. So don't worry, I won't be live short tomorrow. I'll be live earlier for everybody to watch Marble Race. Marble Race will be awesome. That'll be awesome. Then we can maybe even cover some of these videos that we got suggested. Is there anybody to raid into, or is everybody dead? Is everybody dead or alive or dead or whatever? No cold meat. Yeah, I can't have any cold meat. I gotta defrost this shit or something. Let's see. Raid. Is Dickers really the only one? Sorry, chat. I'm gonna have to raid you into Dickers. I know that might be kind of boring, but I'm gonna go warm up my meat. I'm gonna go warm up my schmeat for you guys. It's bedtime. I'm not going live. Yeah, Jimbo, get some rest. Everybody get some rest or enjoy some Dickers. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.